to protect your soul.
And welcome into the live stream, folks. Oh, welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Call coming to Russell. The goalie scores! Frederick scores! Trent Frederick from the circle. And the Bruins regain the lead. It's 3-2. Postrock. Krejci. Saka scores again. What a pass by the check line. Check. Mates. McAvoy. He shoots. He scores! To Buckhampton for McAvoy. Shooting. Scores! So this is the third freaking time in the past 30 seconds we've seen this damn commercial of Dak Prescott talking, laying on a damn mattress, bro. Get that off my TV screen. What's up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Everybody is in the room. This room is packed to the brim. Woo! Grant's here. Soph and Kyle are here. Brendan's sitting on my bed. Hello. There they are. They're sitting down on the floor. Oh, shit. No Jack Edwards. Anyway, welcome into... Welcome into the live stream, folks. Happy Thursday. Bruins are taking on the Ottawa Senators. So the Bruins did a funny thing. They didn't release their lines. So I don't know who's playing with who. However, we're going to play hockey anyway. That's first time they've done that in a long time. I haven't seen the Bruins do that this season. Just not release their lines. So... I don't know who's playing, I don't know who is, but should be a good time. Oh boy. Let's get into my keys to the game. The first key to the game is start the game on time. The Bruins did not start playing hockey until the third period last night, so start on time. My second key to the game is take more shots on the net. The Bruins have been having trouble getting shots on net recently, so get shots on the net more. And number 3, lock down defensively. Give your goaltender a break. That goal shouldn't have even happened last night with 2.5 left because of a defensive breakdown. So just be better, lock down defensively, and attack the net more, and start on time. Ugh. That's what you have to do. Anyway. Let's go around the room. Let's get some final score predictions here. Start with Grant over in the jury over there.
4-2 Bruins.
4-2 Bruins. All right, so 3-2 in overtime. Oh, great. Awesome.
Against Ottawa?
Ugh.
5-1.
Kyle goes 5-1. Brendan, final score prediction for tonight? 23-0 Senators.
No, I'll go 3-2. Bruins, I guess.
Oh, okay, 3-2 Bruins. That's way more realistic. 23-0 Ottawa. I was gonna say the better of the two goalies is in net tonight. 6-0 Bruins. Okay, 3-2, 4-3, 4-2 Bruins. I'm thinking 5-1 Bruins. What I'm thinking. 13-2. Very nice. Why are people sitting on the floor? Because they wanted to be honest. We didn't make them.
Long day of classes and a long trip to the local convenience store.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was like a grocery store.
Yeah, groceries.
They went to the Stop and Shop. I didn't tag along, but that's okay. Sophia's giving me a death stare right now. What? Not that I didn't want to go. It's that I just couldn't go. Anyway. Jays 7, Red Sox 1. Okay, Parker. All right, I see what you're doing here. Okay, I know you're a Blue Jays fan and all, but the Red Sox aren't playing. And plus, that's probably right anyway. How's it going, Kristen? Good to see you. 5-2 Bruins. Yep.
I like that 6-0 score prediction from Trial Exotic. I hope so. They need to bounce back.
Look what they did. They actually released their lines.
Good.
No, wait, who's out? Coyle, Marchand, Pasternak, Zaka, Van Riemsdyk, DeBrusk, Geeky, Boquist, Frederick, Patra, Heinen, Steen. Who am I missing offensively? Lauko.
There was no Jacob
Lauko is not playing? What?
The lineup, so?
Yeah, that's. I'm reading it right from the
How
Bruins.
is Steen getting ice time over Lauko? What is the logic behind that? Why? Lauko's been on fire this month.
Jacob Lauko is not playing for the Bruins tonight, according to the Bruins' official Twitter page.
Yeah, and Grizzlies playing on the top pair with McAvoy. Good Christ. Lindholm and Carlo, though. That would be
Grizzlick and McAvoy, Lindholm and Carlo, Forward and Parker Wotherspoon with Jeremy Swayman
and
in net.
then Shattenkirk again. Why is Shattenkirk not playing?
Well, I know. Well, they don't want him to play every game because they want to get Wotherspoon in. The problem is, why are we benching Shattenkirk when we should be benching Grizzlick? It makes no
not
sense.
giving him first line minutes. Good Lord.
God, Swayman's in net though, so that's our savior, I guess. Anyway. How's it going, Lucas, Cooper, Liz, and Ashley? Hello. Torbjorn, Exotic, Prime Rex, Cooper, Kristen, Tim, Parker, what is the crime? Matt, Exotic, how's it going? Brian, say hi to... How's it going, Moira and Megan? Let's see. Everybody else in chat. Kathy, hello. Lorna Dune, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. The retro scoreboard appears. What's the backup scoreboard in case, God forbid, the guy who makes the scoreboard couldn't make it, so. It's okay. I told DJ to get his ass in chat, and he wouldn't. He better appear. He's released a free agency. Confirmed. No Jack Edwards on the Nesson call tonight. They're giving Alex Faust the call. Wow.
You think this is Edwards' last year?
The fact that they're starting to rotate him out a little more and they're allowing Alex Faust to take over makes me believe that this is probably going to be his last year broadcasting for the Bruins.
Setting him out the right way, then.
Yep. Who? That's not Ray Bork. Scoreboard looks good. It gives me 90s vibes. This gives you 90s vibes? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The scoreboard says apparently it gives you this gives this guy retro vibes.
I think it's just because the Senators have changed their logo back to what it was back in the 90s.
Oh, the logos? Oh, yeah. No, the logos, yeah.
I don't know if that's
Oh, it should be me with brick. I appreciate that, Brian.
Yeah, Absolutely. We all second that.
I appreciate that. Screw needing a degree. All right, let's do this. I gotta back up a little bit so I can see the screen fully. I think I'm completely blocking your side. No, you can see it? Okay. Thanks. Tall, but I'm not that tall. Thanks, Soph.
My bed, I could sit
If you want to,
You can sit on your bed.
if you want to sit up with me, Grant, you can, and then
Oh, I know.
yeah.
I'd like to.
Jeremy Swayman against Jonas Korpisalo for Ottawa. This should be interesting.
No, I was telling Kyle and Brendan this earlier. There is not a single Blue Jacket goaltender outside of Sergei Bobrovsky that I've seen succeed since he's been traded from Columbus. Am I right or am I wrong?
Elvis Merzlikins will be next on that list.
Yes, he will be, and wish him the best of luck.
Well, too bad. Bruins are on the road. Whites going from right to left. Senators in the home blacks. The red trim going from left to right. We are underway from the Canadian Tire Center in Canada, Ontario, just outside of Ottawa. Geeky shot saved by Korpisalo. Grzelcyk shot tipped by Boquist, missed the net. McAvoy playing it in behind the net. Grzelcyk tied up there by Vladimir Tarasenko. I believe this is the first time we've played Ottawa this year, if my math's correct. I believe this is the first time we played Ottawa this year. Grzelcyk against Matt Joseph. He drops it for Frederick. Playing it over to Charlie McAvoy. Played up ice, goes off Geeky. Jesper Boquist couldn't play the puck. No Jacob Lauko. Why? Reasons. Josh Norris, a wrist shot, saved by Swayman. Claude Giroux on the rebound in front, knocked wide. Brandon Carlo will move it in for Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk will have it. He'll carry it up to the neutral zone. Goes off Van Riemsdyk skate. And here is Artem Zub. It's the greatest name in the history of hockey. Here is Claude Giroux. He flips it in. Tim Stützle in on the forecheck against Lindholm. Lindholm is eyeing him up. Here's a shot by Batherson. He misses the net. Here is Jacob Chikrin. Shabbat, a wrister, stopped again by Swayman. Lindholm will try to play it out, held in by Chikrin at the line. Here is Zaka for Brandon Carlo. 1-0 Lightning already. The game just started for them. Lindholm for Carlo. Carlo will carry it out to the neutral zone, banks it off of Batherson. It's going to be an offside against the Bruins here. And Marchand's already mouthing off. He's a little upset at that. At that call. Arizona, yeah, Colorado, wow, what am I saying? Tampa Bay, sorry, is beating Arizona 1-0 in the first period, and it won't take because the NHL app's broken for the second straight frickin' night. Good job, NHL. You didn't have to change a thing with your app. Your app was already fine in the first place. Oh, boy. What's that? Yeah. Here is Sanderson for Zub. Brady Tkachuk. Shot misses the net. And that puck went up and out of play. Even though Ottawa touched it, they still stopped play because of that. Besides Montreal, Ottawa has one of the most annoying horns in the NHL. I was doing a goal horn test earlier, and I blasted it by accident and scared myself. Yeah. You were in the room when I did it. By the way. Yes, you were. When I played this. At full blast by accident. That was, you know. Yeah, you were. It was like 10 minutes before stream went on. Here is Patra, who's back in the lineup, thank God. Problem is... Okay. Grzelcyk for Heinen. Must have been quick. Heinen flips in the zone. Patra against Brandstrom. Patra digs it free. Playing it back. Grzelcyk at the left point, playing it around the net. Oscar Steen for Patra. Tied up there by Stützle. Steen to Patra. Bruins get it back. Patra tied up there with Brandstrom. Batherson in there as well. Here is Tim Stützle out to center. Gets it out. Grzelcyk takes it away. Through Heinen. Patra gets it back. Quick re-entry for the fourth line. Heinen looking. Try to center it. He can't get it through Chikrin. Batherson for Thomas Chabot. Chabot with it. Playing it around the net. The Ottawa has a lot of interesting names. Derek Forbert for Parker Wotherspoon. Playing it around. Jesper Boquist up for Forbert. Bruins will move it ahead. Trying to find Frederick on a break. Couldn't find him as Chikrin cuts it off. Chabot playing it up ice. As it's broken up there is trying to find Kostelic. Dumped into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone there by, who is that? Parker Kelly. Parker Kelly playing it around. Wotherspoon takes it away. Sanderson back to the line. Kostelic with it back in the neutral zone. Artem Zub dumps in cross corner. Wotherspoon with it. Playing it up off Marchand. Zub will play it back to Sanderson in the Senators' end. Zub with it. For Matthew Joseph. Vladimir Tarasenko behind the net. Shane Pinto playing it back. A shot by Sanderson. Misses the net. Pasternak will try to take it. He'll try to flip it up ice here. The Bruins aren't starting off the right foot here. They're letting Ottawa kind of boss them around early. Not what the Bruins needed to do against an inferior team like the Senators. Well, they tried that tactic last night. Look what happened. Here's Matt Joseph. A shot saves Swayman. Tied up there behind the net. Carlos sitting down. Zub playing it back. Sanderson. Drew couldn't play it. And Joseph holds in off a Pasternak turnover. Gee, what a shocker. Pinto playing it around. Marchand takes it away. Marchand will flip it in the zone. Did you say Pinto beans? Yeah, I mean, Shane Pinto, Pinto beans, you know. Tomato, tomato. Brady Tkachuk for Chabot. Vladimir Tarasenko playing it around the net. Grizzly with a deep turn, letting Giroux get to the puck first. What was that? Chabot's bomb saves Swayman. He'll hang on. How's it going, Pinecone? Good to see you. Anyway. Oh, good. All right. Well, this is the Bruins' defensive strategy's been good, but they just haven't been able to break up the puck out of the zone. It's a problem. Face-off won by the Sens. Chikrin's bomb blocked by Jesper Boquist. Batherson for Thomas Chabot. At the center point, trying to feed Chikrin. He plays it in down low. Chikrin trying to chip it in front. Swayman makes the stop. He stands tall on the post. Trent Frederick will get it ahead. He has Boquist to his right, and it's taken right back. And it's taken and dumped back into the zone there by Ridley Gregg. Grizzly pass off Frederick hitting the referee. Jesper Boquist against Chabot. Chabot takes it away super easily. Man, this Bruins team looks flat. Oh, boy.
How about playing a game 24 hours in advance while having to
Stutzla. Chabot drops it for Batherson. It's a turnover. Here comes Morgan Geekie. He's going to try to spring Jake DeBrusk on a break. And it's going to be a delayed offside. Said Bruins left the tag up. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. The Bruins looking flat early in this one. I don't like that. Flatter than a soda that sat out for too long. And comes back in on Swayman, makes a stop. Carlo over to Lindholm. Lindholm plays it past Jake DeBrusk. Tape-to-tape passing. It's got to be another one of my keys to the game. Tape-to-tape passing. Bruins had a lot struggles with that last night. They're struggling with that again tonight. Ugh. Nice check there by Kostelic on Wotherspoon. Jake DeBrusk for Pavel Zacha. He'll move it ahead as Van Riemsdyk. He feeds it over to Forbert. Forbert and Van Riemsdyk jumped the gun a little bit. He's offside. Shots are 7-1 Ottawa. This is not good. They can't even get in the offensive zone right now. They go to commercial break. What a horrid first 6 minutes. Jeez. Yep, this is the first time these two teams have met this season. They'll meet again on March 19th and April 16th, which is the last game of the season. This is the only time the Bruins will play in Ottawa this year. Because we know damn well they're not making the postseason. Grant?
You're right. Never say never, but you're right.
They're not mid. They're bad.
They're not mid. I
said
The
below.
Red Wings or Sabres is what we would call mid.
Sabres. Sure about that?
Yeah, they have looked good the last week.
Okay. The Red Wings are mid.
Red Wings got Larkin.
Who might as well be getting traded at this point.
Let's see. Let me see where the Red Wings are in the standings in the Atlantic. Oh, they've had a fall off. They were third in the division like a week ago. Who's on the ground? Sophia and Kyle are on the ground currently. Willingly.
Who is on the ground?
Willingly.
Willingly. We didn't make them sit there. There is a chair right there that somebody could sit in. There is a chair right there that somebody could sit in, but nobody's taking it. Brendan took my bed. He's charging his phone. Grant's sitting on his bed, and then Sophia and Kyle are sitting on the floor. But that's okay. It's
Floor gang.
floor gang. Brendan, did you say you're about to fall asleep?
I said trying not to fall asleep.
Jesus Christ, my
Fall asleep
commentary.
in his bed.
Don't do that, please.
I know it's falling asleep is bad for your sleep.
No, I said fall.
It's bad for you.
I said fall asleep in his bed.
If I will say this, if you fall asleep in my bed, I will not hesitate to drop an elbow on you.
No.
I love this.
That's WWE.
Full on elbow drop, Shawn Michaels style.
Let's
What's
see
the,
that.
so what's the... Uh-oh.
There's a fight. Derek Forbert going at it with Kostelec, and Kostelec and Forbert go ring around the rosy, twirling their way down to the ice. Right as the face-off. Well, let the bodies hit the floor.
Great song, by the way.
Can't play it, but you know. If you know, you know. Well, Jim Montgomery just stuck up his middle finger while getting something off his nose. Very nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that, Jim. Appreciate it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Forbert tackling Kostelec. They're not even giving him a fight. They're not giving him a fighting major. They're giving him matching roughing penalties. Was that the face-off? Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. That's a fight. What? How is that not a roughing penalty? How's that a roughing? That's a fight. That should be 5 minutes each, correct, Grant?
I think so.
They gave 2 each for roughing on
I
Forbert
mean,
and
you would
Kostelec.
think when they were both on the ice throwing punches at one another, it would be considered a fight, but...
All right.
Oh,
Well,
well, they get Thorberg quicker. Good for the Bruins.
4-on-4. Jake Sanderson playing it backwards, back to Brady Tkachuk. Yeah, as I like to say on stream, there's some extracurricular activity after the whistle. Josh Norris for Artem Zub, greatest name in the history of hockey, better than Greg McKegg. Artem Zub.
Why
Sanderson.
five? He's got
Sanderson.
another one.
Well, it's a better nickname. Zub for Sanderson. Zub. McAvoy, poke check Sanderson. Zaka will take it away. He'll have to swerve back, play it up to McAvoy. Has Pasternak to his left. He plays it off the bank, off the boards. Pasternak and Grzelcyk was over the lines at the back off. He got tied up. Pasternak trying to play it over to Coyle. Puck bouncing over to Parker Wotherspoon. The Bruins left to retract that. He's back in. Here is Lindholm for Wotherspoon. Minute to go in the 4-on-4. Bruins are the best team in the NHL at 4-on-4. They've averaged to score more goals than give up on the 4-on-4. Wotherspoon turns it over. Well, right as I said that, here's Giroux in front. Pass broken up by Coyle. Coyle going around the other way, catching Shane Pinto in the dead man's chase. Here's Coyle up the other way. Coyle across the line. Coyle to the net, across. They tried to find Marchand, couldn't find him. Coyle gets it back, though, keeping possession. What effort by Coyle. What puck possession here. In front for Marchand, and Shabbat cuts it off. Here's Shabbat, 30 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Puck deflected by Wotherspoon, knocked down with a high stick. Ottawa touches it, so won't stop play. Here is Coyle. Back to Wotherspoon, 20 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. The Bruins still only have 1 shot, so that's not impressive or anything. Ottawa has 7.
You know we're in Canada when we see Tim Horton ads.
Tim Horton advertisements. Yep. I had Timmy Hortons once. DeBrusk for McAvoy. We're back to 5-on-5. Forbert and Kostelec out of the box. Grzelcyk holds in. DeBrusk trying to chip it to Geekie. Could not. Tarasenko takes it away. Flipped up here is Tim Stützle. Has branched him to his right. Stützle across the line. Grzelcyk throws a hip check at Stützle and takes him off the puck for a second. Puck worked back. Bernard Docker, Brandstrom, first Tarasenko goes off a stick. McAvoy takes it away. He'll play it off the boards and out to center. How's it going, Josh? Good to see you. Batherson, first Tim Stützle, blocked by Grzelcyk, and Batherson goes down. Geekie trying to take it away from Stützle. He does. Trent Frederick. He'll just wave it over to Geekie. Zub gets it by Geekie, and Jake Sanderson takes it away. Here is Sanderson. He lofts in. Goes off the high glass. Brandon Carlo playing it around. Here is Heinen, has Steen and Lindholm up on the rush. Lindholm across the line in front, trying to find Patra, just goes wide. Every time Lindholm touches the puck, hooray from Kyle. Here is Zub for Sanderson. Plays it up past Lindholm. Carlo will go back and get it against Brady Tkachuk. Yep, one shot, you're right. Lindholm for Heinen. DeBrusk will play it up for Patra. Patra trying to take it free from Pinto. He lost it to Chychrun. Giroux pressuring, playing it around. Van Riemsdyk keeps it in. Plays it through Jake DeBrusk as Patra goes off for Zacha to come on. Man, the Bruins cannot sustain pressure right now. Good Lord. Yeesh. Parker Kelly a shot. Jeez, saves Swayman. Only one shot. They only have 2 shot attempts. Great. Amazing. Great job, guys. That's the Bruins way. Guess Monday they played the Jets and then they decided to stop playing hockey afterwards. Was it the same last night? Well, we took shots on goal in the first period. The second period we only had 5. The third period we had 16 and lost. Very nice. They go to commercial break. I'm going to take one too. We'll be right back after this. The Bruins are struggling early against Ottawa. We'll be right back. Oh, no, my mic was off the entire time. My bad. Anyway. My bad. Whoops.
Oh no, they missed the Allmark joke.
They missed the Allmark joke. Anyway, Giroux crossed the Bruins line. Puck got tied up in Marchand's equipment. He gloves it down. Marchand taken down there by Josh Norris. Coyle. Did not realize I was muted the whole time. My bad. Matt Grzelcyk. Up ice for Pasternak. Marchand back to McAvoy. The only tape-to-tape passes the Bruins have made this entire period are short passes. Nope. I said passes. McAvoy to Coyle. What?
Chuck, you love your brother.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
In unison.
Oh my God, there's a penalty against the Bruins. Pasternak for tripping.
Use the whistle.
The dude literally skated over his. He literally whacked himself into the.
He fell. Give that guy an Oscar. That's an Oscar-worthy performance. Nice acting, dumbass. Montgomery. Yeah. I said earlier at dinner this would be a good referee crew. I was wrong. Coyle against Tim Stützle.
Poor choice of fate, huh?
Okay, the guy's taking him back right there.
Batherson. Coyle wins the draw. Lindholm takes the puck. Chips it to Marchand. Clear it, clear it, clear it. He barely got it out. Jeez, he didn't get a lot on that. Yeah, I agree, guys. He fell. Stützle. Batherson. Stützle tied up there by Coyle. Carlo takes the puck off the boards and out to center. And all the way back down. Here is Shabbat with it, and he'll carry it out to center. Dropping it back for Chychrun for Batherson. Across the Bruins line. DeBrus cuts it off, and Heinen clears. Who's in the box of the Bruins? Pasternak for a supposed trip. Shabbat. Kachuk all the way back to Josh Norris. Minute to go on the power play. Second power play unit out there for Ottawa. Pinto chips in deep. McAvoy will try to clear. He can't. And the puck bounces out off Zacha. Frederick in a foot race with Sanderson. Sanderson will get back. Frederick pressuring Sanderson. Here is Sanderson up ice for Pinto. Norris. Across the line. Coyle takes the puck and flips it just out of the zone. If I'm the Bruins, I'd actually start pushing the puck because the Bruins only have one shot on goal here this entire first period. Even if it's shorthanded, you still push the puck, I think, a little bit. You know? Bruins take it away. Lindholm will clear again. Comes all the way back down. Puck comes right to Brad Marchand, who falls down. Amazing. There's little, I swear, there's little gophers just sitting there. Boom. There he goes. Trips you up with your fingers, right? Marchand knocks into Stützle. It actually helped his momentum. Back to the line. Shabbat, final, and we're back to 5-on-5. The Bruins get Pasternak back. Tarasenko, a shot blocked by Carlo. The Senators did not have a shot on that power play. Stützle, Coyle shoving him off the puck. Puck played back to Chychrun at the line. Stützle, oh, what is Coyle supposed to do there? What is Coyle supposed to do there? Oh my God, that's another one against Ottawa, against the Bruins. What is Coyle supposed to do there? What are you kidding me? What are you supposed to do? That's not a penalty. The dude fell. That's where they just killed a penalty. Not even 5 seconds later, there's another penalty. Let's see. Yeah, it's really hard to not avoid a trip when Stützle closes his legs on Coyle's stick and then he falls. That's ridiculous.
Hey, Bruins are getting screwed over back-to-back nights. Bummer.
Marchand's still upset. I'm blind, I'm dumb, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref.
I want to yell at the officials too, because they stink.
They smell like sardines? Okay. Bruins win the draw, but Senators get it. Zacha trying to die to get it out. Zacha does. He chips it past Sanderson. Zacha may have a breakaway. Here's Zacha curl and drag. He loses the puck. Gets it back, though, to DeBrus. Poke checks it. Zacha. McAvoy turns it over in his own zone. Here's Claude Giroux playing it over to Norris. Yeah, that should have been an embellishment minor. Zacha takes it and clears. Korpisalo playing it up for Pinto. I forgot who the goalie was, as the Bruins haven't taken a shot on goal on him since the first 30 seconds of the game. Heinen tying up the puck. Puck comes to Derek Forbert. Sanderson gets it back. Sanderson from the line, knocked down. Puck was played with a high stick. They stop play. Minute 12 to go on the power play. Jason Tatum's been selected as an all-star.
The only good thing for Boston sports in about 72 hours.
Hooray. Since Monday night, since the Bruins won on
Exactly.
Monday night. And the Celtics won on Monday night, too. Celtics play the Heat tonight. Should be a good game. Bruins work it free. Here's Marchand. Bruins have a 3-on-2 shorthanded. Marchand, poke check there by Shabbat. Zaka in on the forecheck against Chikrin. Zaka wins it away, but Chikrin gets it right back because Shabbat tied him up. Batherson playing it back to Shabbat. Cross the line. Taken back there by Wotherspoon. McAvoy flipping it up ice and all the way back down. Touched by Corpusalo. That should count as a shot on goal, should it not? He didn't leave his crease. And he touched the puck. Stützle for Chikrin. Batherson tied up there by Lindholm. Marchand clears. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Ottawa's doing the same thing Carolina did last night with the puck. They're not getting rid of it. Stützle. Matthew Joseph closes in the slot. Blocked by Carlo. Here is Brandstrom, a shot knocked down. Carlo will clear. That'll do it for the penalty. Back to 5-on-5. The Bruins will get Coyle back. The Bruins have killed 2 penalties. They've killed more penalties than they've gotten shot on goal. Kyle is dabbing off camera. Swayman plays it over to Wotherspoon. Turnover. Parker Kelly, a shot misses wide. Wotherspoon with it. For Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk will move it up ice. Right to Zub, as Geeky wasn't ready for it. Neither was Frederick, as he was out of position. This an icing? Icing against Ottawa. Maybe win the straight face-off and take a shot on goal, guys. You know, haven't had one since the first minute of the game.
Oh boy, I already feel terrible for Swayman because Bruins lose.
Swayman's getting nothing.
It clearly ain't gonna be Swayman's fault.
It's not him.
Well,
Yes, it is.
yeah, it's a little bit of everyone but Swayman's fault so far. I mean, one shot on goal in the opening 15-20 is egregious.
Pasternak wins the faceoff as Geeky got waved out.
They can't get a shot on.
And the Senators immediately get possession after they win the faceoff. Are you serious? That's a joke. Ugh. Matt Grzelcyk.
Stop, Hampus.
Did my stream just crash for a second? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Haven't had that since last year.
YouTube is,
The Wi-Fi's been acting up all day, so if that just happened, I'm sorry. Didn't Are you gonna okay.
that works. The partridge in a pear tree. We supply entertainment during commercial breaks / god-awful Bruins games.
Yeah?
I suppose so. Oh boy.
Do you do the YMCA?
Yeah.
Okay. After the game last night, we actually blasted music, plugged in that disco light that I showed you guys last night. Plugged that in,
Oh, that was fun.
blasted some music. We watched Sabres Kings for a while. It was cool.
Wait, what did you do last night?
just
We plugged in it.
blasted-
We blasted music and watched hockey last night.
Who?
These
Us four.
these four.
Well, I was.
You left and went to sleep.
Hey, you needed sleep,
What?
sir.
I forget.
Still
He
need
hasn't
sleep.
slept in 5 days,
You
guys.
still need
He's going for a Guinness World Record.
Try.
Wait, what did we do last night? I forget. We went to the freaking hockey game. Well, what did you do?
When we got back from the hockey game, I came in here, watched the rest of the god awful Bruins
Oh, yeah.
game, and then once you left, we stayed and played some music and watched some hockey. And then
Oh, yeah.
another one of our friends came in the room at around 11, and we talked about wrestling for 2 hours. And we both fell asleep at around 1:30 and
Yeah.
got up for our 8 a.m. class.
Hooray!
Be proud of us.
We got up for an 8 a.m. this morning.
Motivated college students here. Geez, more motivated than this Bruins offensive attack.
Forbert playing it around. Wotherspoon with it for Patra. Tied up there with Branch. And the ice is bouncy. The pucks are bouncing out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on. Bernard Docker turns it over. Oh, what a dive by Josh Norris getting that puck out. My God. Jesper Bohlquist chips it in the zone. He dumps it in, says actually trying to do something effective. Awesome. Awesome. Patra trying to play it to Steen. He can't. Claude Giroux takes it away. Grizzly pressuring. Back off, Grizzly. You don't do anything anyway. Grizzly, Giroux for Kachuk. I want him off the team after last night. And now here we go. 2-on-1 for the Senators. Trying to find Norris. Deflected by... That was Coyle. That wasn't Grizzly.
That was Coyle?
Here's Kachuk in front for Norris and goes off Marchand and wide. Marchand takes it away. Here is Pasternak chipping it ahead. Goes through Zub. Coyle falls down. Stop falling down. This team's been falling over more than... Anyway, here's Coyle across the line.
One shot.
They still have one shot.
17 minutes.
16 minutes of 16 straight shotless minutes for this Bruins team, by the way. 16. Ottawa's got the last 9 shots on goal.
And we were making fun of the Rangers losing to the Sharks the other night.
Still deserved. Anyway, the way they lost. Here is Van Riemsdyk. What was that, JVR?
Too much power on the pass towards...
DeBrusque got a breakaway. If he could just...
Sam.
The Bruins have at least 30 turnovers. At least.
This game is already done.
Senators win by 20.
That 23-0 victory may
You
fall
set it
to
out.
fruition if Swayman gets hurt.
Here's DeBrusque. Take a shot, you idiot. Hooray!
Yeah!
They took a shot on goal.
17.5 minutes later.
It didn't go in, by the way. Here's, if you're wondering, based off your reactions, here's Van Riemsdyk for DeBrusque. Back to Van Riemsdyk. DeBrusque's already a star of the game. Already.
Swayman much?
He's already one of the 3 stars of the game for taking the first shot on goal in 17 minutes of play. Oh, my God. Wotherspoon with it.
Swayman, DeBrusque, Coyle looking like a nice top 3 stars right now.
Coyle? For what? For diving? Falling over? Frederick for Geeky. Tied up there by Bernard Docker. Which we played the Who the Hell Are You rock meme the other night. Geeky tackled. Forbert shot tipped by Frederick and goes wide. Wotherspoon with it. Playing it over to Forbert. The left point is shot tip on the net. It might have got to Korpisalo. I don't know. Penalty. It's going to be a... Oh, wow! Holy shit! Hold the presses. Call the news stations. The Bruins are getting a power play. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, my God. Holding on Bernard Docker. Wow. Jesus Christ.
About time. Let's go. Time to get more than 2 shots on goal, baby.
Hi. They took a shot on goal and they got a power play. How do you get the buzzer sound? I've already told you multiple times. It's off YouTube. Coyle, Marchand, Van Riemsdyk with Pasternak and McAvoy. Coyle wins the draw. McAvoy, Pasternak's bomb score!
Yes!
Well, the Bruins win. The Bruins are winning 1-0. Right off the face-off. It is because you walked in. It was right off the face-off. What a bomb. Oof. Bar down. God. That guy.
Hell yeah, that was a rocket. Oh, man. That was absolutely spectacular. 92 miles per hour. Beautiful.
That? Yes. Bruins lead 1-0. Pasternak got his 31st goal of the season, and it's 1-0. Wow. I did have mac and cheese for lunch today. Yes.
Well, we can raid my house when we go there on Saturday. How does
Here's
that sound?
Grizzlick playing it up for Pasternak, who just got his 31st goal of the season, by the way. Woo! Coyle, Marchand, Carlo for Coyle behind the net. Final minute of the first period. Coyle in front for Pasternak in front. Marchand saved by Korpisalo.
Shucks.
Wow, that almost was it. Well, almost was something interesting. Giroux from center ice save. Swayman plays it up ice. Marchand's cherry picking, and he took a shot on net. Well, never mind, he didn't. Here's Oscar Steen with 40 seconds to go in the first period. Well, the bear wasn't dancing because Pasternak scored.
Now I got to stay.
If somebody else scores, then we'll get it. Heinen for Patra. Tied up there by Chikrin. Patra takes Chikrin down. Wow, that's a surprise. Here's Matt Joseph. He'll play it up ice. And that puck went out of play. What'd you say? Chikrin's now chickpea, guys. Pinto beans and chickpeas.
I will provide.
So the Bruins versus the Foods.
It's the Bruins versus the cabinet canned goods.
The chili.
Versus the you put chickpeas in chili? Okay.
I despise chili.
That is a massive hot take here.
Why? I don't like chili.
I love chili.
I do
Chili's
not
great.
like it.
Chili.
With cornbread in it?
Really?
Heinen for, oh yeah. Lindholm? Yeah, I crumbled up.
I mean, cornbread's elite.
Yep.
But,
Sure do. It sure does get soggy, but I enjoy it. Heinen flips it in the zone. Final 10 seconds of the first period. Heinen, shot blocked by Pinto, and that'll do it. Well, that'll do it for the first period.
I know, I'm busting.
I only had coleslaw.
Bruins lead 1-0. Overall, that period sucked.
Coleslaw for dinner.
Overall, that first period sucked. However, they scored a goal, so I guess they made up for it. They're winning, so who cares?
So they can't lose 23-0.
They can lose 23-1 now.
You said what I was gonna say.
Sam, I have an idea.
What do you got?
You tell me names of players, I'll change them.
Tell you names of players, and you'll change them.
Pea and pinto beans.
Chickpea and pinto beans. Okay. Let me think here. Marchand. Marshmallow? That's actually a good one. I didn't think about that. I'm not going to give you Pasternak. That's too easy. You can just say pasta. Okay, Coyle. Cauliflower?
Cauliflower, yeah. Howard.
Hot take, Chelsea Dagger is overrated. Kerncraft 400 is better. Oh, boy.
I mean,
Coily fry.
the second part of
Coily,
that.
coily fries, guys.
Now listen, the second part of that comment may be true. I don't know. I like them both equally. But to say Chelsea Dagger is overrated, you, sir, are insane.
Okay, Exotic has given us one. Jake DeBrusk. What's
The
what?
brisket.
Oh, yeah, the brisket. That makes
DeBrisket.
DeBrinket. Alex DeBrinket called. He wants his name.
Right. Give us Bruins names, and Sophia will have the task of changing them to food names. Brendan is falling asleep. Like I said, I will follow through.
He wasn't
If you
asleep.
fall asleep,
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I
You-
wasn't. My eyes were closed.
you were
It doesn't
like-
mean I was asleep. I was like, oh.
Matt.
I'm-
Okay, I think I know where you're going with this. McAvoy.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say
Mac and
mac and
Mac
chovies.
Anchovies. Who the hell eats fish?
No, people put it on pizza.
They're
Dis-
insane.
disgusting. How's it going, Anthony? Good to see you.
Insane.
How's it going, Chris? Thanks, Sam, for your work here. I appreciate you. Cheers. Cheers. I don't have.
Mac
Oh,
avocado.
Mac avocado. Mac avocado. Here, I'll put some music on during the intermission again.
Downey does more.
That's not music. Patra.
I was gonna say.
It's a food name, not a kitchen utensil.
Patrick Star.
Patrick Star.
Not a food.
I mean,
Pancake.
Pancake.
Just
pancake
Oh,
one.
patra.
oh, some-
Pancake patra.
Somebody said pot roast.
That's so good. Yeah, pot roast.
Pot roast pasta.
Why can't I make this? Okay. I was thinking for McAvoy, Chips Ahoy.
That's good. You guys are good.
I better change this to intermission. We're not playing Puck Doku. We're gonna do this the entire first period. We're gonna come up with food names for hockey players. For McAvoy, I would have said Big Mac. Well, I have said that. Where if McAvoy scores, it's like our 7th Big Mac of the year or something like that.
Today's a double Big Mac.
Today, the double Big Mac did come out.
You're telling me I went to Burger King a night before that came out?
Okay, it's not a Bruin, but Sam Montembeau. Mozzarella cheese.
Sam mozzarella and cheese bow.
Mozzarella ball.
Mozzarella balls.
Yeah.
Swayman. Since I think that's your favorite player.
That's my favorite.
Swayman's her favorite player. It's a good choice. Seaweed.
That doesn't make sense.
Throw it. Marshawn is Munchies according to Prime Rex.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
'cause there's Martian.
Marshy Munch the cereal. It's elite. It's elite cinnamon toast
I've
crunch.
had it.
Elite.
I've
It just tastes
never-
like Cinnamon Toast
it's
Crunch,
a
guys.
Damn shame. How about the Wicked Marcus Smarts? Have we ever had that?
Switzerella.
Oh my God, Switzerland.
Swisser. Oh, brother.
Swiss cheese.
And good thing Swaim is the exact opposite of Swiss cheese.
Like our defense in the first period and all of last night.
Yeah,
I
that's
just mixed
more
two
like-
cheeses.
Swissarella. So if you take some Swiss and some mozzarella, you put it together, you get Jeremy Swayman, better known as Swissarella, according to Sophia. Hampus Lindholm. Lint chocolate.
What are those beans, like lima beans?
Lima bean. Oh, God. Sway would be the Mandalorian because this is the Sway. Correct, Blaine. That's correct. We're coming up with food names for hockey players. Sophia, we're naming hockey players, and Sophia's gonna turn it into a food name. Celtics are the Lucky Charms. Well, no
Yeah, they're little leopards.
they're the Celtics, Irish Lucky Leprechaun. I'm thinking here. Okay. Didn't say it had to be active. Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron.
Burger.
Oh, boo. I know that's true. It's right, though, but boo.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Trees, Berger. Wait.
Burger on.
Burgeron should be the name of a fast food place. Patrice, get on that, buddy. Ilya Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk.
Best Atlanta Thrashers player of all time. Next
Best-
to Danny Heatley, of course. Anyways.
1507 with Ottawa.
1507. Hey, speaking of which.
We're playing. Oh, shit.
Don't fall.
If I do, it's going to be a funny moment.
Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid, man. Somebody said Kibasa. That's pretty good.
Kielbasa.
Van Riemsdyk.
That.
Somebody said it.
Something German. That's the name.
James Van Schnitzel? I don't know.
Foods that begin with an R.
Yeah.
What about
Ah.
Jasper Boquist?
Van
Okay.
Rhinestein. Like the rind.
Van Riemsdyk.
That works.
That works.
I'm my Steve.
Joe Thornton.
Big beard. I love you. 43 years old.
44 now.
Okay, but who's got the better hockey beard though? Joe
That's Tim
Thornton or
Hortons.
Brent Burns?
Joe Thornton, 100%.
Sam.
What?
It's Tim Hortons for that. Joe Thornton.
Tim Horton? He's an actual player.
Tim Horton.
Let's see.
Rangers. I think
How's it going, user? Good to see you.
played on a lot of
Paul
teams.
Correa. Korea. K-A-R-I-Y-A.
On the boards.
K-A-R-R-I-Y-A. Kiwi.
Paul Kiwi.
Paul Kiwi. We're okay. For those who are just joining us, since we're in the intermission here, it's 1-0 Bruins. Pasternak goal late in the first period. We are naming hockey players, and Sophia is trying to make them into food names. Bertuzzi. Bertucci's Italian restaurant, which is unfortunately out of business now.
There's only one left.
Oh, they're running. Well, the one in our mall went away.
The one in our mall.
One next to me.
You have to go down to the down your place.
If I can get the bread with the oil, the butter.
If I know they only do it for kids, but I always ask for the fries.
Subban. Soup. Okay, Subban. Jack Campbell was a name of a goaltender. He's still around. Campbell Soup. We call.
Edmonton.
Yep. Now the AHL backup for the Bakersfield Condors.
Endements.
What?
Endements.
Oh, for Edmonton, you call them Endemits? Okay. The one in Glastonbury, Connecticut's still open, according to somebody in chat.
There's one in North
North Andover?
That's close to
Andover.
you. That's
Tim Thomas.
yes.
My hero. Forever
Isn't there,
better than Tuca.
Thomas's
Don't care.
Bagels or something.
Tom's Bagel.
Yeah, right. Thomas's Bagels. Wayne Gretzky.
What are those?
Wayne Gritz.
Yeah.
Welcome to Brand Packaging. From stock packaging to custom solutions, we help brands package more products.
Somebody says Zdeno Char is equal to Swiss chard.
Brings it all.
Swiss cheese.
Crazy.
Ryan Reeves.
Leaf.
Yep.
Purely drink.
Wild blues and
All the leaves. Because people eat those.
Olive Leaves.
People eat those. I found.
Again, I'm gonna give the reminder once again. If you're just joining us, we're naming food items that have. We're given hockey names. We're trying to name foods related to the hockey player, because we're wasting time during intermission because I don't want to play Puck Doku right now. Bobby Orr equals Oreos. Very nice. Jordan Tutu. It is spelled T-O-O.
Red Wings legend.
Nashville Predators legend. And I believe a Blue Jackets. Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll, that's a good one.
Well done. You want to live hockey on Sunday to see the Maine Mariners. Hey, the ECHL Bruins affiliate. Well done.
Marinara.
Marinara sauce.
Marinaras.
The Marineras.
Marinara.
The Maine Marineras. Their entire rink will be covered in marinara sauce. It's going to be a disgusting mess. The puck will be red by the end of the game. And there might be mozzarella
And
cheese.
Jeez Louise. Yes.
My stream crashed again. I apologize. We're back up. Bill Quackenbush. Quackenbush. Quail. Grant and Brendan are ditching us for at least the second period. They might be back for the third period.
Right, you're gonna be back to the third period? I might be.
Depending on how this game's going, right? I was gonna say after this we can
Oh boy.
we can run to Boomer because I have
Just text me what you want because I'm gonna forget. You'll wait.
Paul Coffee. That's a no-brainer. That's Sophia's favorite drink. She likes coffee.
Let me tell y'all something. No one here likes coffee except for me. Can you just get over there?
Yeah, we all don't like coffee, but except her. She's the odd one out.
Sam, how many cups of coffee would a day average?
How much do you have a day? Like two or three,
Yeah.
usually.
And I'll probably go down with
Sasakamoose?
where you want.
That's like sake, like sake, like the drink.
The sake drink? Oh my god. Coffee cake? Very nice night. Well done. We're gonna. Oh wow, we actually wasted the entire first intermission. Hooray!
Wow, good job.
Lundquist. Lunchable.
Lunchables. Henrik Lunchables.
That just sounds dumb.
Very dumb.
Alright, see you guys later. Adam Oates. Oatmeal. Quick Oats. Oh, that's an actual player. Dick Duff. That no, that's disgusting. That's gross. Fluff. That's gross. That's terrible. Bob Beers, the current color commentator on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I met him once. Nice guy. That's disgusting.
Why is that disgusting?
I'm muting. Game is up, 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 up. Okay, I think we're good again. Guys, the Wi-Fi has been acting up all day. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't do anything during my first class this morning. Second period's about to start here. So if it keeps crashing periodically, I apologize. It is out of my control. The Wi-Fi here sucks. That's the Dean difference. Pierre, okay. Hampus Lindholm is a Swedish meatball. Somebody just said that, a knight just said, Hampus Lindholm is the equivalent of a Swedish meatball.
Why?
He's Swedish. He's from Stockholm.
So he's from IKEA. Got it.
He's from IKEA? God, I'm pulling this up. Yeah, guys.
Tell stream one of these days I'm gonna come here with a whiteboard. I'm gonna draw the little players on the whiteboard.
Sophia, over break, we were playing video games one night, and she goes, what if I were to draw out what is happening on the ice so that I don't have to show the game? And I literally said, in response, my exact retort to that was, within 30 seconds, you're gonna quit because it's gonna be too hard.
Is that it there?
Would you like to demonstrate that? 30 seconds.
We don't have a whiteboard right now.
Oh, God. Hey, it's Char and Bergeron. Why are they matching? Twins. Mike Fisher is Fish Sticks. Fish Sticks. Yeah. Exotic, bro.
What do you say?
I'm muting. Anyway. Oh, boy. Does anybody have any animal crackers? As a kid, yes. All the time. I used to have like a little bag, like a little Ziploc bag carried to school every day in my lunchbox. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they were a little oddly shaped, so I'm not sure. Did you see the Marchand's reaction to the save in my profile pic? I took that picture myself. I'll zoom in. I'll look at it later. Animal crackers are fire. I agree. For next, Bruins or Senators? Let me know who on what team will score next in the chat. And go around the room, Sophia. Who's going to score next for the Bruins or Senators? Will Ottawa score next or Boston? Yeah, you want to say Boston, you have a bad feeling, will you? Oh, boy. Seems like Sophia is always thinking. Sophia in Greek means wise or wisdom.
I think either Brady Tkachuk or Patrick Brown will score.
Patrick Brown is currently in Providence.
All right.
So Brady Tkachuk scoring next, apparently. I will go with, yep. Okay, then McAvoy. I am going with Jake DeBrusk.
You think so?
It's happened before. Zaka wins the draw. Bruins going from left to right. Senators going from right to left. We're underway in the second period. Grizzlies drive. Tipped and it goes wide of the net. Boquist back to Grizzlick at the left point. Rotating to the center. Here is Jesper Boquist. A shot saved there by Korpisalo. Rebound jammed at by Zaka and Boquist. It stays out. DeBrusk now. Trying to move it back to McAvoy. Taken back there by Boquist. Played over to Grizzly. Nice quick re-entry for Boston. He's playing it around the net. They already had 2 shots on goal. Olmark from the bench for the next goal. Very nice. Geeky, okay. Yeah. The Geek Squad. He has the puck right now. Trying to drop it back. Trying to get it to Carlo. Instead, he got tied up. Carlo pinches and holds in. Frederick backhands it in deeper into the offensive zone. In Hebrew, Sam means bright sun or sunchild. Well, I was born in August, so maybe? I don't know. Here's Van Riemsdyk in alone on a save by Korpisalo. The Bruins already have a better offensive attack than the majority of that first period. They've already matched the amount of shots they've had. They had in the entire first period in the first 75 seconds of the second period. Well done. Hampus Lindholm dumps in. The Bruins had 3 shots in the first period. They've already had 3 more in the first 2 minutes. He did not do anything there. He wasn't even on the ice for any of those shifts. Joseph up for Shane Pinto. Tarasenko for Matt Joseph, a shot blocked by Forbert. Sanderson in past Shane Pinto Beans. Wotherspoon for Marchand. Puck comes back to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon. Bruins goal belonging to Pasternak in the first period, late on the power play. It was a quick face-off, too. Nice win, and then Pasternak ripped it home for his 31st goal of the season. Got Marshy scoring next, okay. Sanderson across the line, past Norris. Wotherspoon falls down. What are we falling down for? I swear to God. Brady Tkachuk at the right point. Shot tipped just wide of the net. Here's Norris. Plays it all the way around. Sanderson holds in. What are you doing? Oh, it's the sun. Oh, my God. I was like, what are you doing? Because your sweatshirt touched my hair. I was like, what is going on here? I was confused. Forbert for Pasternak. Playing it ahead. Marchand on a break. Marchand spinning back. A backhand save. Korpisalo. Wow. You got Wotherspoon scoring next. I like that option.
Parker.
Here's Marchand for Coyle. Pasternak controlling. Shot misses over the net. It missed the crossbar by a few inches. Grizzlick holds in. Puck goes past Marchand. Here is Sanderson. Did Bruins win last game? Nope, they lost to Carolina last night. Here is Kostelic in alone. He misses wide of Swayman. McAvoy closed off there by Parker Kelly. Wotherspoon is the better Parker in this game. Let's not get it twisted. Here's Kostelic. In front, a shot there by Cartier is blocked. Rourke Cartier. Grizzlick for McAvoy. Trying to move it up. Held in by Brandstrom. How's it going, Super Noob? Here is Grizzlick. We'll flip it in the zone. What? Super Noob is his name. Subaru? My mom had a Subaru. Once. Zaka for Boquist. Flips it over. Jake DeBrusk for Boquist. Tied up there by Stützle. DeBrusk around the net. Zaka trying to find Boquist. He can't. DeBrusk goes off. Trying to play it to Boquist. And Brandstrom played it off his face and kept playing. Here is Zaka dropping it for Carlo. Zaka again. DeBrusk. He flips in the zone. They put Boquist in the second line. I'm not sure. Celtics up 40-25. Wow. Zaka turns around and fires on a save by Korpisalo. Here's Parker Wotherspoon for Zaka. Playing it over. Derek Forbert, a bomb. It got blocked. Rebound. Misses wide of the net. The Bruins are pressuring here. The Bruins almost have as many shots as Ottawa. Here is Bernard Docker. In his own zone. Playing it over to Brandstrom. I'm going to move this fan just a little bit. What? They stop play. Nice chance for Van Riemsdyk right here. Another game's going on around the NHL. The Red Wings lead the Flyers 1-0 in the second. Dylan Larkin with a goal in that one. Canadians up 3-0 on the Islanders. Sean Monahan, Cole Caulfield, and Nick Suzuki scoring for Montreal there. Lightning lead the Coyotes 2-1 in the second. Hurricanes lead the Devils 1-0 in the first. Ducks and Stars scoreless as they just got started. Same with Nashville and Minnesota. Blue Jackets and Flames at 9. Blackhawks and Oilers at 9. How can you watch the Bruins live in every Bruins game? Do you buy? No. I am watching on NESN 360, but I signed in through my TV provider, so I get it for free. Here is Drake Batherson, closed off by McAvoy. Batherson playing it a cross-ice feed for Chikrin. Grzelcyk beats him. Van Riemsdyk for Frederick, chipping it ahead. He'll try to find Geekie. Shabbat beating him to the puck. Naisha, no need for the pasta spams. Saying a bunch of pasta emojis. Here is McAvoy, no need. McAvoy. Off Frederick in the zone. Chikrin. Playing it around, held in by Lindholm. Pressure by Joseph. Marchand gets a stick lifted by Claude Giroux. And he lifted it out to center. Unless he scores, of course, Naisha. If Pasternak scores, then those are warranted. But he's not even on the ice. I mean, come on. Pasternak playing it over. Shabbat. Puts it through. Here's Carlo. Goes right past Coyle. It was deflected by him, so they'll call it no icing. Sanderson taking... Oh, my God. It's a penalty on Pasternak, and he is livid again. Senators to the power play. Pasternak for hooking. Ottawa goes to the power play for the third time. They go to commercial break. I'm going to take one, too. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back from commercial break. Yes or no? Yes?
It's good. It's just tough.
Yeah. She tried one of the drinks that I have in here. It's a diet green tea thing. You guys have seen me drink it before. She tried one for the first time. She said it's a lot of flavor.
Not bad.
No. Senators are 0 for 2 on the power play. I don't even think they had a shot. They didn't. On the first 2 power plays, not even one shot attempt. Norris back to Sanderson. What's sick? Norris for Kachuk. Cross-ice pass. Couldn't find him. Here is Giroux. Sanderson. Puck bouncing. It's sat on the blue line. Stayed in. Norris taken down by Lindholm. Here is Pinto playing it around. Giroux. Soft. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see the penalty. So Zaka takes the puck and clears. All the way back down. Put the cap on before you twist it like that. I don't want it to spill on Grant's bed.
That'd be funny, though.
It would be funny, but he'll be pissed off at me for letting you have it, and then on his bed. Here's Pinto. Closed off by Wotherspoon. Trying to dig it free. McAvoy in there as well. McAvoy, Pinto takes it away. Here's Giroux, a couple seconds ahead of you in my live feed of the game. Yeah, because I'm on a tape delay because I'm on Nesson 360. Giroux across ice for Norris, couldn't play the puck. Norris pressured. Loses it. Jake DeBrusk might have a possible 2-on-1. He'll have Marchand. DeBrusk feeds it over, and it goes off a skate, comes running on Corpusalo. Corpusalo is now what, a porcupine? A corporate. Whoa. Senators have too many guys. They didn't get called for it. Thanks, ref. Coyle flips it up the ice. Goes through Danton Heinen. They had 7. I'm blind, I'm dumb, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. Batherson gets around Lindholm. Stützle Coyle takes it away. Coyle will try to get it to Heinen. Closed off by Tarasenko. He's taken down. And Senators will get it. Back to 5-on-5 in a couple of seconds. Shabbat! No, it didn't go! Swayman must have knocked it away. It got by him, and then I guess it didn't go in. Pasternak. Okay. Frederick scores! Trent Frederick, somebody screamed, "Go Bruins" from outside, and the Bruins lead 2-0. Trent Frederick snipes one home. Whoever you were, you did good. You're gonna go investigate? Okay. Oh my god, that never went in the net. Well, Trent Frederick keeps his red hot streak going, and it's 2-0.
Guys, it was a ghost. It was a freaking ghost.
Yeah, what a save by Swayman on the other end. They move it up the ice, and Frederick scored, and somebody screamed at the top of their lungs, "Go Bruins!" That is good. Bunny year in 2024. That's rude.
It's not a bad thing.
Rude.
You should check your snap.
I should? Ah, shit. I'll be checking that shortly. Here is Ridley Gregg across the Bruins line. It's an offside. I heard someone scream, "Go Bruins." I gotta go back and watch that later.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that actually wasn't anyone I recognized.
Did you?
It's the same child!
Oh my god.
That.
It saved it too, don't worry.
Thanks. Frederick from Zaka at 8:19. It's Frederick's 14th goal of the season. And the Bruins lead 2-0. Lena, LMAO now, that's wild, and some crying, laughing emojis in chat for your son child, so. Some people are laughing at your son child of me, because I was called a son child,
Guys, I used to be.
apparently. You used to be an artist? Yeah. You're taking an art class currently, correct?
I am. My homework is to draw lines.
Draw lines with a crayon. What is this, elementary school? Here is Bernard Docker for Parker Kelly. He lifts it in on Swayman. Will make the stop. Pasternak got an assist on that. That's his 38th assist. That's his 69th point of the season. A shot there by Rourke Cartier, I think. Clartier? Whatever the hell his name is. Chartier. Chartier. Charcoal. Charcoal. Nope, didn't go in the net. Watch the overhead here. Watch that. This is earlier, on the chance before the goal. It bounced. Puck. Nope. Nope. Never went in.
That was close.
It really was, wasn't it? Bruins win the draw as Coyle beats Norris. Carlo to Lindholm. Moving it up, Marchand. Brandon Carlo. Pasternak, Carlo. Nice entry here. Here's Coyle. Looking, tied up there by Norris. Puck dropped back, held in there by Lindholm. Norris takes it back and gets it out to center. Giroux falls down, grabs the pass, gets up with it. Giroux looking for a drop feed, doesn't have anyone. Carlo Tkachuk lifts his stick, trying to center it for Norris. Lindholm is bullying Norris at the corner. What is it? Linoli? I don't know what that is. Sanderson for Claude Giroux. Cross ice, Lindholm breaks it up. Boquist for Lindholm. Up ahead for Boquist. They're going to stop play here. Another Bruins penalty.
Undisciplined.
Marchand for holding the stick. Can we get a break, please, Lord? God.
Have a Kit Kat.
The Bruins need a Snickers, not themselves when they're hungry.
Need a break.
Who's screaming like that?
They're still going?
I heard it again. I guarantee that's like Matt across the way
One of his friends.
and Jack and all them across the way.
Because look, who else would know yours?
Right. Somebody is amped. Yeah, somebody's like, "Go Bruins!" Ah.
Spoiled.
Zero, what happened? What'd you lose?
Check Instagram now. I saw what you sent me on Instagram. This.
Oh, yeah.
KFC guitar. Well done. Gotta love it though. Game night. Woo! Yeah, I guess so. Didn't know we were playing the Bettman Zebras tonight. Where do these refs come from? A local high school? Oh boy. The referees are getting crapped on. Really? That's holding the stick? Really? Stützle against Coyle. Face-off won by Stützle. Senators to the power play again. Chychrun for Stützle. Across. Chychrun shot. Misses the net. Here is Chychrun. Back to the line. Shabbat. Here's Stützle. Coyle drops his stick. A drive from the blue line is stopped by Swayman. Let's go, Bruins. Win me that money back from last night. Thanks for the commentating, man. I was here last night as well. I appreciate it. I'm not even going to lie. I've been running around all day, and when I see you were live, shit made my night. Good vibes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, user. You're the man. I appreciate all the love I've been getting recently. It's been nice. Adventure Time? We're going to get copyrighted for that. No, not. No, I'm not going to. I'm kidding. McAvoy will clear. All the way back down. Where are you off to? Ah. Here's Shabbat. Oh, you had to go like that? Yep. Oh, okay. You wouldn't know. DeBrusque clears. I remember I had to do that in like first grade, and then after that they were like, schedule bathroom breaks every hour. Here's Shabbat. Moving it up ice for Claude Giroux. They were like, all right, line up. It's time for a bathroom break, guys. Everybody can go. If you don't have to go, just try, because we're not going again for another hour. Ugh. Sanderson for Norris. Sorry. Here, I went off on my own tangent. Here's Sanderson for Norris now. Shot saved by Swayman. Rebound knocked away. Coyle will move it ahead. He might spring Heinen on a 2-on-1. Coyle, shorthanded, plays it across. Heinen closes. Saved by Korpisalo. He loses his stick. He'll get it back as the Senators push it up the other way. Here is Giroux over for Tkachuk. For Sanderson, final 20 seconds of the Senators' power play. Claude Giroux for Pinto. Giroux again. Trying to find Kachuk in the slot. Carlo knocks it away. Senators have to touch it first, or else they'll have to stop play for delay of for puck play with a high stick. Shot by Brandstrom, saves Swayman, rebound knocked away. Here is Lindholm. We're back to 5-on-5. The Bruins get Pasternak back. Here's Marchand. I'm sorry. Marchand for Lindholm. He got cut off by Kachuk. Up ice. Here is Matt Joseph and alone, trying to feed it in front, and it's broken up.
Why you shoot so late?
Here's Lindholm for Pasternak. Bruins have the numbers up the other way. Pasternak trying to curl and drag, got caught off by Joseph and Kelly. Here is Joseph, he got knocked into. Grzelcyk for Forbort. Tied up there by Matt Joseph. Grzelcyk and Forbort on deep pair. Oh my God! Remember that meme I sent? I showed you earlier, Kyle. Or no, I didn't show it to you. I think I showed it to Robert. Puck comes in on Swayman, he stopped. I would rather listen to you than Jack Edwards. Well, funny enough, Jack Edwards isn't calling this game, but I appreciate it. Alex Faust. He does college hoops on Fox.
Oh, yeah.
He does. He did some MLB Friday night Apple TV games. He used to be the Kings. He used to be the Kings TV announcer. He's done games for the Rangers on the radio. So you deserve it. You're the guy to go to when I want to talk Bruins. You deserve it. You are the go-to guy for me when I want to talk to people who love the Bruins, not just me. Man, I love hockey. I love the Pooh Bear. I appreciate it. Got it last Christmas, not this year, but the year before. I checked the fridge. There might be one cold in the fridge. You're welcome. I forgot what you're welcome was in Spanish. I think it's not. Is it de nada? Yeah. I took Spanish, guys. I'm smart. I took Spanish for 2 years. I'm smart. Here's Patra. Chikrin shot. Glove save Swayman. Is it cold? Or is it like cool? Okay. Oh, that's good.
Pox.
Patra. Got the heating issue solved? Oh yeah, we're not sweating in here anymore. It's actually comfortable in here for once. It's very nice. They fixed it. And plus we have fans going, so it evens everything out. And we have a window open, so it'll even everything out. Took Spanish, I remember how to say like 10 things. ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? Frederick dumps it in the zone. That's the only like expression I remember how to say in Spanish. I passed with A's in Spanish class both years. I just forget how to forget. It's been like 4 years since I've taken a Spanish class. Well, might be a good thing. Here is Kostelic, closed off by Zacha. Getting 3. Zacha takes it away from Kostelic. Grzelcyk over to McAvoy. 6:20 to go, second period. Bruins lead 2-0. Goes off to Brusque in the zone. Shabbat will get it out. Here is Stützle. Quick reentry for Ottawa. Shot by Stützle. His glove down by Swayman. His 20th save of the night. Los Senadores de Ottawa. Yeah. Senadores de Ottawa. Took 1 year of Spanish and only remember how to say red and how to say where is the milk. Oh, wow. That hit the top nub of the stick, when you hold the stick, the top part. They're playing Kerncraft 400 in the arena. Bruins score now. You gotta score now. Sanderson's bomb hit Forbort. It knocked him back. Stützle turnaround shot blocked by Forbort again. Jesper Boquist still trying to move it up ice. Gets it around. Boquist works through 4 defenders. Boquist across. Why did he pass it? He had a shot.
He was unselfish.
Frederick, nice keeping at the line. Frederick with it, who has the latest Bruins goal. Frederick looking. Boquist drops it for Wotherspoon. Knob, that's what it is. Thank you. Boquist from the line, shot knocked down by Frederick. Forbort move it ahead. Geeky across the line. Nice job by Frederick getting the defender off the puck. Geeky playing it back. Lindholm to the net. Saved by Korpisalo. Boquist a backhand. What a stop by Korpisalo. Who gets 7th player award? Freddie, Shaddy, or JVR? Frederick or Coyle, I think. Going to Northeastern game tomorrow night. I'm hoping the Bruins play a preseason game at Matthews Arena next year since the original home of the Bruins. Oh, Sophia locked herself out. No, she didn't. No, it's not. Grant locked the door before he left. No, I didn't know it was. No. We'll be right back. We'll be right back from commercial. Hello, we're back from commercial break. Bruins lead 2-0. Somebody's saying that Trent Frederick should be the 7th Player Award winner. I agree with that. I'm on board for it. Absolutely. He's been probably the most improved player the Bruins have had all season. Coyle against Giroux at the face-off to the right of Korpisalo. Face-off is won back by the Bruins, but the Senators get possession. Here's Norris playing it past Grzelcyk. That's not that hard to do. McAvoy takes it away. Playing it around Pasternak for Marchand. Bruins have numbers. Marchand with Coyle and Grzelcyk. Marchand's poke check that's forced out to center. McAvoy backtracks. 5 minutes to go, second period. Bruins lead 2-0. Still getting outshot by almost double, but they're winning, so it's fine. Here's Pasternak. Closes. Loses it. Marchand in front. He got poke checked. Wow. McAvoy dropping it for Coyle. Grzelcyk's bomb caught the crossbar, I think. Marchand loses it. Puck comes into Pasternak. Sanderson. Puck comes out. How's it going, edited? Good to see you. Here's Coyle. Don't poke the bear. Lindholm knocked into. Pasternak for Coyle. Looking to find Marchand. He can't. Coyle, nice job keeping possession of the puck again. How's it going, Lava? How's it going, Brian? Good to see you. Here's Zub for Sanderson. I love saying his name. Zub. Zub.
No.
Coyle enters the zone. Trying to find Steen. He got knocked into from behind. Josh Norris will lift it out all the way back down. This is going to be a nice look against Ottawa. How's it going, Ron? I did. Sam, did I tell you what happened to me at the Montreal Bruins Eras night last week? No, I did not. You did not tell me what happened. You shook Cam effing Neely's hand in the fan tunnel. That's freaking crazy. Nice. How are you? I'm good, Ron. How are you? Patra against Norris. Patra wins the draw. Heinen back to McAvoy. Heinen looking, turns around, fires, and got blocked. Norris pressured by Steen. He knocks him down with a nice hit. Here's McAvoy with it for Grzelcyk. What?
Josh Norris?
Yep. Steen tied up. Sanderson takes it. He'll try to move it up, and it comes out. This will be an icing here against the Senators again. So the Bruins goals so far, Pasternak got his at the 18:36 mark of the first period. His power play goal from McAvoy and Coyle. Frederick at 8:19 of the second, his 14th of the season, giving the Bruins a 2-0 lead. Zacha wins the draw. Jake DeBrusk looking around the net. DeBrusk with it. Turns around, shot, and it gets blocked by his own guy, and it comes out to center. Lindholm to Wotherspoon. Dumps in off Zacha's stick in the zone. DeBrusk trying to center it in front. What? What? That is a thing that happens sometimes. In a game? Oh. DeBrusk lost it. Zacha taken down. Trying to battle for the puck, and it's taken back there by Joseph. It's lifted up in the air to the line. Bounces just out. Lindholm's got it. Just got in. Who scored the 2 goals? Pasternak the first one, and Frederick the second one. Dumped in there by Wotherspoon. Jake DeBrusk on the puck first. Shovels it the other way. Shane Pinto on it. Tied up. Here is Zub. Zub. And Matthew Joseph almost took Brad Marchand's head off.
No,
What?
who's better, Zuby or
Hooby-dooby-doo. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. After Hours. I remember from that show. Still made it to the live even though I'm against social media. I have my cousin drive up with me to his phone, and we did it on there. Very nice. So you can join me on the live. That one time I was on Instagram. So replay of Freddie's goal. I think he has the potential to be similar to a Lucic on ice type of power forward with decent numbers. I agree. Back when Lucic was in his prime, back when he wasn't a alleged piece of garbage. Grizzly playing it around the net. Puck bouncing to Geeky. He gloves it down. Frederick. 2 minutes to play in the period. 2 minutes. Geeky knocks down a man. It is Kostelich. Kelly goes down. Oh my lord! What? What now? There's no way that is a trip. Frederick whacked him in the stick, and then the guy fell. Boquist for tripping.
Jesper?
Oh, sorry, no, Frederick, I'm sorry. Frederick for tripping. Let's see. Watch this. What is that? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He fell. He fell on his own accord. He didn't trip over anything. Nothing. What did he trip on? The damn air?
For the record, the Bruins keep falling and they're not doing it. What's the difference? Yeah, okay.
Montgomery's yelling that it's horrible. Where do the NHL hire these referees from? Wish.com? Craigslist? Sheen? DHgate. Pisspoorrefereeing.com. Holy shit. What are the Senators screaming for? The faceoff was done incorrectly, and then they're waving the guy who didn't do it right out. Huh? Funny. They got him from Facebook Marketplace. Very nice. eBay. Well done. Temu, it's cheap, and it's plastic crap. Next up, Sens power play tripping on Brandon and Bussey, all the way from Providence, Rhode Island. Yep, goalie for the Providence Bruins. And, oh my lord. Carlo clears it down 200 feet. Zacha against Sanderson. Bruins are shorthanded again. 4 of the 5 penalties have been bullshit, but that's okay. Here is Sanderson, and the Senators are offside. My dad just came in chat and said, blind, I'm blind, I'm dumb, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. Yep. Ref straight from clown school? Nice. The dollar store. First watched Sam last year, been hooked ever since. Appreciate it. Must have flown them in from Canada. They're in Canada. They're in Ottawa. Must have hired him straight out of the Canadian government building. Right in Ottawa. Right in the downtown Ottawa. Here's Kachuk. Puck comes out. The refs might have. I'm starting to think the refs might have some money on the Sens winning. Right. Who? Oh. Claude Giroux. Okay. Shane Pinto. Forget that happened. Lindholm against Pinto. Marchand takes it and clears it. We're in the final minute of the second period. Here is Sanderson. Stutzla for Batherson for Chychrun. Did Scooby-Doo train these referees? 35 seconds to go in the second period. Chychrun with it, 30 seconds to go. Chychrun. Here is Stutzla. Okay. Somebody's screaming as Ottawa just scored.
Every time he says something,
And everybody's brawling.
I knew they would score.
Second intermission, I'm gonna yell out, don't do that. Next door is me geeking. I'm just gonna yell, don't do that, please. It's distracting. No. I don't know who it is, but whoever's doing it's an asshole. It's distracting me.
Well, I knew there was a goal for the other one.
27 and a half left. Bruins are up at 2-1 now. Who's that? Wotherspoon's in the box. It was Thomas Chabot who scored for Ottawa, by the way. I didn't mention that because I was too busy calling it cut off by, come on, Bruins, what the hell, man? Ah! That's all I heard. $27 and a half left. They're settling out penalties here. They're sorting out. It was a little bit of a scrum after the goal. It was a little bit of a line brawl situation. They're sitting here for a while here. You might have a time to go. Oh wait, what now? I'm gonna check. He's not calling the game tonight. Yeah. Let's see what it is. There's nothing going on right now.
Okay, if I miss a goal, it's on you.
Okay.
Well, if I miss the Lindholm goal, I'll try myself.
Doors locked. Okay. What the hell's going on here? 27. There's a long delay after this goal. It's 5-on-5. Okay. Oh. Sanderson for Zub. Here There's Sanderson, a shot saved by Swayman. Under 10 seconds to go. Took a weird bounce. Frederick with the final seconds of the period. Carlo for Lindholm. Back to Carlo. That'll do it for the second period. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna leave my mic on for this. Yep. Yo, whoever's shouting outside my door, shut up. Thank you. Did y'all hear that?
Sounds like if there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Chicken neck, chicken
Chikrin. Oh, Kachuk. The T silent. What's Kyle? You hear what I said?
Yeah, I was that.
You hear it?
Did you see people?
No, it's not here. You look too, right?
I looked out and then I said, whoever's yelling, shut the fuck up. That's all I said.
Oh.
Well, I didn't say the fuck part, but.
Me?
Yeah, we're live right now. I don't care.
Did you see people? There's people running and like crying.
People are running and like, all I heard. All I heard. It's the stupidest thing.
Look what Jason said about Sam. He watches the sport.
Oh. Stepping up for it. How am I doing? I'm good. You are screaming, running around in the hallway. You're only embarrassing yourself. When... Bro, you're a savage? Yeah, I don't care. I don't... About what I said to them, I have the no F's given mentality.
You kind of have to if you live in this place.
I'm live on the internet. There's about maybe 60 people watching, 70 people. I'm saving your ass, not mine. You're only making a fool out of yourself. When penalty killing, are the Bruins boxing off and letting the Senators pass the puck freely? They're doing the exact opposite. The exact opposite. They're actually doing really good defensively. I don't really feel like playing Hurdle either. I didn't really feel like playing Hurdle either. I feel like kind of just chatting during the intermission again. We did the first time around. People these days. More food names? Okay.
Let's do teams, man.
Teams? Well, I'm ready to jump up if somebody says something. I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna tell them to shut up.
Did you know most dish soaps don't?
No, I don't care about dish soaps.
Did you know?
Did you know that when people are stupid, they do stupid things? Minions? What about minions?
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi or Coke? You're asking me like some. That might be too political for me to answer. I don't know. You know?
Come on.
Probably Coke, to be honest. Coke.
Right answer. Chat, what with this?
Pepsi or Coke products? Sam ready to throw punches for the stream? No.
No.
If they try to approach me, I'll just slam the door shut right in front of them. That'll hurt. Oh.
Is anyone answering my phone?
I don't like soda. That's the first answer we got.
This one right here.
100% Coke. Okay. Guy needs to chill. There's no need for that. Fair enough. He's probably drunk, so I'm not surprised.
It's the third day.
Go to TD for that, right? Dr. Pepper. Okay. Favorite soda? Somebody asked me.
Does anyone know Moxie?
Yep. I'm not a big fan of it. How's it going, Bobby? Good to see you. Favorite soda? I'm gonna go root beer. Apple juice, valid.
Favorite soda, apple juice. Guys, I had apple juice this morning.
I did too with my breakfast.
Really?
Mhm.
Apple juice. I sent Sam a picture of it.
She did. She said I was waiting to go into my video production class, and I got a snap, and it's her sitting outside of the classroom, and she had an apple juice in her hand.
I was just a very happy person. 'Cause I don't.
Favorite is actually cream soda. Oh, Grant would be best friends with you. Grant literally got. Does he have it? Hold on. I'm going through his fridge, so I'm telling him about it.
The giant thing of cream soda.
Yeah, here it is. They went to the grocery store. They got this big ass thing of cream soda, right here from Stop and Shop. Holy sheep shit! This big freaking 2-liter thing of.
Shit.
Let's see. Hot chocolate.
Oh, you'd be good friends with Kyle.
Root beer and Pepsi are your favorite sodas? Nice.
No, but a Diet Pepsi hits sometimes.
Thoughts on apple cider?
I only drink it cold.
Anything that mixes with rum? It's funny. I'm turn this way so you guys can be more on camera. We're just talking during the intermission. It's 2-1 Bruins through 2. We're just talking about anything and everything right now.
Favorite chip?
Favorite chip? Favorite chip flavor, favorite chip brand? I like the Lay's salt and vinegar chips. Orange soda sometimes too with pizza. Oh, you eat pizza and you have orange soda?
That's a good one.
Valid. It's a valid answer. Wise? Oh, the Wise chips. Oh. Okay.
So the Sophia chips.
Goldfish and cheese and chips.
Jacked Doritos, the buffalo wing and ranch one, or blue Takis.
Takis are coffee or tea?
Tea. Sorry.
I know.
Cape Cod chips. Ah, valid. Good answer.
Salt and vinegar Cape Cod chips.
They are good.
If you haven't tried them,
They are good. Not a chip, but cheese popcorn. That's also okay. That's fair. Cheese popcorn's good. I'm not a big Taki guy. I only had Takis a few times. It wasn't really all that good to me.
what about Cheetos?
No. Eh. Used to be a great chip from the Boston area, Cane's. My parents have brought that up before. They don't have them anymore, but favorite candy. I'm gonna go. What are your favorite candies?
Charleston
Charleston
Chew.
Chew,
Crunch.
I like Necco wafers because I'm an old soul.
the Necco wafers.
Or Hershey Kisses.
Hershey Kisses, yeah, those are always good. Swedish Fish has always been one of my favorites. I like the York peppermint patties.
Oh yeah.
Is peanut brittle a candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Three Musketeers. That's always a good answer.
That used to be my favorite.
The WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view live show this Saturday night from Tropicana Field. I'm aware. I'm watching on Saturday. Juicy Drop Pops.
I remember them.
Mmm.
Wow, that's
Yorks too. DJP, you and I are on the same wavelength. I like that. As long as it doesn't have like peanuts in it, I'm usually pretty game for it. Or caramel. Usually pretty. I don't like caramel, no. Sour Patch Kids, valid. Good answer.
I like the sour gummy worms.
A great candy, a good brand of orange slices.
No, orange slices. Do they mean like the gummy slices? Or
Yeah. Do you play any video games? I do. Not a ton, but I usually play with these two. Who scored? For the Bruins, it was Frederick and Pasternak. For the Senators, it was Thomas Chabot. Whatchamacallit candy bars.
Ooh, those
100 grand. Anybody like those? My dad would tell you candy corn. He likes candy corn. That's gonna start a great debate in chat. Favorite ice cream flavor? I'm simple. Chocolate for soft serve. Not even just, well, I like soft serve, but chocolate ice cream in general. Chocolate ice cream's the way to go. What are your favorite ice cream flavors?
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint,
Cookies and cream.
mint chocolate chip and cookies and cream.
Pistachio.
Pistachio.
Sam's is chocolate.
I said that already. DJP says a Mounds bar is his favorite candy. Nice. Mint,
I like vanilla.
Andy's
Mint-
Whoever likes vanilla, yeah.
mint chocolate chip cookies and cream. Rocky Road cookie dough or cookies and cream. Very nice. Black raspberry from Brigham's. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Neapolitan.
Mint chocolate chip, my go-to. Does anybody know Kimball's?
Oh, I know.
Do you know the one that's down in Westford?
Yeah.
If you ever, I'm usually hanging out there a lot during the summer. If you ever see me there,
Do you play the mini golf?
I play the mini golf. I play
Why
both
have I
courses.
never seen you?
I play both courses like at least 50 times
I've
each.
definitely seen
You definitely have. We probably just didn't. We just didn't know each other back then. You love Kimball's? See, here's the thing. I usually go like a bunch of times during the summer. So if you ever see me out while you're at Kimball's, come say hi. Their ice cream's amazing.
Who's those the Richards?
Top Golf? I haven't done it, but I want to do it so bad. Ashley agrees with chocolate. Yeah. Huh?
Big golfer.
Am I big? No. I'm a big mini golfer.
Then we're going to. Yeah, then we're going to.
You have seen me? Why didn't you come say hi? You should have come said hi. I don't bite.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. I don't. I don't bite, I promise. French vanilla? Nice. Friendly's makes a great black raspberry too. I'm sure, yeah, and favorite, like, store-bought ice cream? I like the Turkey Hill Dutch chocolate. I'm a connoisseur at this point. Chocolate ice cream connoisseur.
Any type of chocolate ice cream, or nobody really knows Haji's, but Haji's.
I know Hanji's.
You know Haji's?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God, their large is 5 scoops.
No, it's crazy. Have you ever gotten the Kimball? Have you seen what the Kimball special looks like?
Yes.
It's freaking massive.
Yeah, but kid,
You didn't want to bother me. Should have come said hi. I'm right here. My family knows I do YouTube. They know. Should have come and said hi. Hoodsies. Oh my God. So you know I did. So they make individual hoodsie cups now. So you can get like just chocolate or just vanilla now, but it's just the size of a hoodsie cup. I discovered it at Walmart like years ago.
I like the vanilla. Klondike bars.
Klondike bars, those are always a good one. Yeah, yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, the third period's back. Hey, we wasted time. What are your thoughts on a Bruins outdoor Bruins game at Loudon? At the Speedway? I'm down. I'd go. See you at TD one day. Well, hey, I'm going 2 games this year. I'm going to definitely one March 9th against the Penguins. I'm going to be there.
The other one's a surprise.
The other one, well, we kind of said it, but we're going in a couple weeks.
Mark your calendars for a vlog.
There will be vlogs from both games I go to. If you see me, come say hi. I'll take a picture.
I'll take
Take a picture with all 4 of us. Because Grant's going to be there too. Yeah, like if you ever see me out, as long as I'm not like super distracted or if I'm like with family at like dinner, come say hi. If I'm at mini golf, at Kimball's. What game is it again? I'm at Penguins Bruins March 9th as a Saturday. It's a 3:30 game. I'll be there. Streaming it? No, I'm gonna vlog it. How's it going, Josiah? Good to see you. I was wondering where you were. Good to see you. Penguins Bruins March 9th. I'm going with Harrison. And then Kyle, Grant, Soph, and I are going to go to a game at some point in the next couple weeks.
I know.
So, we haven't quite decided on which game yet, although we have a favorite.
Yep.
So, once we know for sure, we'll let you know. Hey, thank you to Etienne Daigle for the sub. Appreciate it. If I get to speak, will you come up? I'll come visit, absolutely. I won't stay, 'cause I'm going to hang out with friends, obviously, that I'm there with, but I'll come visit. Or if you come down and see me, that'll be fun. Am I going to stream Red Sox games this summer? Probably not. Unless it's like a big series. Or unless they're good, especially since the teams where they're currently at, no way.
You should do Bruins Jeopardy.
Bruins Jeopardy? But you, oh! I'm gonna have that mini microphone that I ordered on Amazon. That'd be a great video idea. Bruins Jeopardy. I can do that during the All-Star break because they're off next week. We can record that video for you guys. Bingo. Can we have a Bruins? Can we get a Bruins hockey bingo card next game? Maybe for the postseason. I can get that. I can make that happen. I'll find out a free way to.
I can do it.
You know. Is the third period about to happen here, or what's going on? Okay, good.
Nope, not even.
They only have one more game after this one, and then they're off for the next week due to the All-Star break. You should get Bruins vs. Stars tickets. That ticket's going to be way too expensive. I'll probably be home for that game anyway. One of the spots is a pasta turnover. Okay, good. Then you'll automatically get a free spot. The what? Creator of the Patriot logo passed away? Oh no, that's sad. I was rewatching the Providence versus BU game the other day. Championship game the other day. Oh, in college hockey? They're cheap? How cheap we talking here? Hold on a second. Let me check. Yeah, where is Grant? Where'd he go? Here we are. Chief is 156. No, thank you. Marchand needs one more goal to have 5th place all-time to himself for most goals for 5th most goals scored by a Bruin in the team's history. He is 7 short of passing Rick Middleton for 4th all-time. He'll need 403, which is 8 more after than what he currently has. He can. He only needs 33 more to pass Bergeron all-time. Marchand, 35. He's already got 22 goals in the season. I mean, he'll probably have like 40 this season, and then he'll probably finish up next. He'll probably pass him next year. Grant's now. Yeah, he's been ditching us a lot recently. I don't know what's up with that. What a loser. After the game on Saturday, we're all leaving. We're going to Grant's house for the night to watch the Royal Rumble. Shut up! This guy's screaming again. Shut up! I'm not afraid of those people. They're just screaming, "Go Bruins!" Bruins going from right to left. Senators going from left to right. Pinto wins the draw against Coyle, and the 3rd period is underway. Kachuk will dump in the zone. Lindholm to Carlo, played it up. Here's Pasternak, has Marchand to the left. Pasternak slows it down, playing it over. There's nobody there to play the puck, except Claude Giroux for Ottawa. He flips in, right in on Swayman. He'll have to hang on to that puck. He had no idea where it was. He hangs on. You okay? Yeah, I heard something about feet. I was like, oh, what's up? Okay. Oh, no. Hide those. That's not good. People are weird. Face off won by the Bruins. Grizzlick. Moving it ahead for DeBrusque. He'll try to get to Van Riemsdyk. He can't. It's open.
We have company.
Hey, Mike. Grant and Mike are here. Did Brandon decide to stay down there?
Yeah, he's gonna catch some Z's in a moment.
Wasn't going about earlier.
He needs to, bro. He's insomnia right now.
Jesus Christ. Puck played back forward through Van Riemsdyk. Bruins lead 2-1 here. The third period just started. You haven't missed much.
By the way, Freddie T.
Nice wrist shot, right?
Nice wrist shot. I love that.
Here is Shabbat. Grizzlick gets it back. Here's Zaka back to Grizzlick. Jesper Boquist. Boquist walks right in. Boquist in front trying to find Frederick, and it's gloved down. Knocked by Frederick from Korpisalo. Geeky keeping it alive against Kostelic. Parker Kelly gets it out. Brandstrom dumps in. Celtics are winning by 19 in the third quarter. Very nice.
That they are.
Frederick moving it ahead. Here's Morgan Geeky. Geeky trying to center it. He gets closed off by Brandstrom. Frederick in there to help as well. Big battle for the puck. It's worked free, and the Senators touch it. Here is Heinen. Trying to get. He gets past Giroux. Nice move. Heinen flips in the zone. Was ranking the different people he's DoorDashed with? It's crazy. I'm not even on that list. Here's Brandstrom playing up ice. It's going to be an icing against Ottawa. That's not. It was touched by a Bruins. They're going to say no. Here is Oscar Stini takes it away. Right in on Korpisalo. He'll make the stop. Here is Kachuk. Patra takes it away from Shane Pinto. Oh my God. Giroux gets it in the zone. Carlo will try to chip it ahead. Turnover. Here's Kachuk's shot. Saves Swayman in front. What a save. Carlo for Pasternak. Marchand, who needs one more goal to get 5th all-time, passing Ray Bourque for most goals in Bruins history. That is good. Lindholm in. Here is Pasternak trying to shoot. Saved by Korpisalo. Chychrun takes it away. Goes through Joseph. Pasternak's shot is knocked down. Hit Coyle. Was a little stung up from that. He gets the puck back. Coyle feeds Brandon Carlo at the right point. Plays it in behind the net. Marchand against Chychrun. Puck goes to Pasternak. Pasternak in front for Coyle. Got checked by Matt Joseph. Carlo holds in. Here is Marchand with it. Marchand turns around and fires. Shot knocked down. Here is Chychrun. Here is Marchand with it. Joseph playing it over. Here is Shabbat with it. He'll carry it out to center. He dumps in. Shabbat the Ottawa goal. Oh, by the way, ever since you've been gone, some people have been screaming out of our door. Screaming like, "Go Bruins!"
Oh, really?
Bah, 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 bah.
Why can you talk to him? Stop.
What? Yeah, I literally had to go out there and
Why
just...
go out there and knock him out?
I literally yelled out the door, "Shut up!" Here is DeBrusque, has Boquist and Zaka. 3-on-2. DeBrusque jumps in.
I mean, they gotta know you're commentating by now, right?
Yeah, they do it on purpose. Just tell them to shut up. Here's Sanderson, because people don't have respect. Sanderson over to Josh Norris. Across for Kelly. Pass broken up. Here comes Zaka. Bruins have numbers. Boquist flips it over Bernard Docker. Got knocked down. Whoa!
They spoiled the last 2 goals.
Lindholm knocked down with Josh Norris.
Much
Yeah.
love. Go Bruins.
Thank you, Josiah, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, he's not winning the belt Saturday, guys. Don't get it out of your heads.
Is he winning Saturday? No.
Nana.
Nana.
Sorry, LA Knight. McAvoy. He could. We were talking about it last night. He could win it. Puck comes in on Swayman. Will make the stop. Porzingis is hurt. Dude can't stay healthy. I swear to God.
Why is he still in, bro? We're up by like 20.
Next Mavericks.
And Wizards as well. This dude can't stay healthy. Marchand needs to score, and I make my parlay. Well, hopefully he scores.
Empty net goal incoming.
Coyle against Stützle. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Kachuk wins the draw against Coyle. Marchand Wotherspoon digs it free. Coyle gets it out. Glove down by Sanderson. Played over. Brady Kachuk. McAvoy takes it away from him. McAvoy over to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon with it. Playing it up ice. Marchand for Pasternak. Puck bouncing on him. Pasternak taken down by Kachuk. And Stützle takes it away. Here's Claude Giroux. Giroux rips it. Blocked by McAvoy. Nice block standing tall. Shot saved by Swayman. Drive by Sanderson. Misses wide. Breaking news: the Diamondbacks have signed Jock Peterson to a 1-year deal.
I know, I'm on it.
I just saw this. I just saw the notification. I'm sorry. Kachuk for Zub. A wrister misses wide.
That's your way of telling me to make the Floodster post quicker? I'm on it.
No. I just literally saw the notification. I figured it was
No,
news.
I know.
Here's Zub. Shot blocked by McAvoy. Shot by Giroux is blocked on the one-timer. Here is Derek. Here's Parker Wotherspoon. You played for Maine? Holy shoot. Holy shit, man. Swayman was my goalie? That's sick. That's awesome. Grzelcyk flips in the zone, right in on Korpisalo. He'll make the stop. He was a good kid. I believe it wholeheartedly.
We love Swayman. Yeah,
Yes.
As far as we
He
know,
cleared he cleared the whole Hockey Canada thing. We're good. We're gonna go to commercial break. I'll be right back here in just a minute. We are back from commercial break. The Bruins lead 2-1 against the Senators here in the third period. Prime Rec says, I swear to God, if I see another sports gambling ad, I'm jumping out a window.
Agreed.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to deal with them a little more. Sam, Kristaps Porzingis has a left ankle sprain. Oh, son of... Enjoy Niagara Falls like every other tourist ever, but on holidays they do light shows. It's really cool. What? What? Where'd that come from? I must have missed something in the chat.
You must be in the wrong.
I have $100 on tonight's game. Oh. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Me betting 1 cent to win like 8 cents. That's a me bet.
Hooray! Patra wins the draw. Shot saved by Corpusalo.
Imagine getting hurt and playing basketball. Imagine getting hurt playing basketball.
Well, you can get hurt playing any sport. Imagine getting hurt playing baseball.
Exactly. The two like not contact sports at all.
Well, basketball, I mean, if you jump up, yeah, you land the wrong way. It's understandable.
Ridley Gregg dumps it in. It's going to be an icing. Wow. Bruins legend history here. 5.5 years and 108 games after his NHL debut with the Bruins, Urho Vakanainen has finally scored his first NHL goal with the Anaheim Ducks against the Stars tonight. Oh my God. Urho Vakanainen finally got the first. Finally got his first NHL goal. Okay.
That fell through. That really did not work.
Coyle will take the draw here against Chartier. Marchand back. McAvoy closes. Marchand across. Grzelcyk looking shot. Save Corpusalo. And the puck comes out to center. McAvoy with it. McAvoy almost turned it over to Kostelic. Puck bouncing to Coyle. How's it going, Eagles? Good to see you. I'm doing good. How are you? Here is Grzelcyk for Pastrnak. Over to Marchand. In front for Coyle. Couldn't play it. Tkachuk takes it away for Ottawa. Here is Stützle. He's offside. Flyers ceremony Saturday before puck drop for what? For a player. Not sure. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know what's going on about it. Face off won by the Bruins. Carlo will deflect it out off Jake DeBrusk. Chabot dumps back in for Ottawa. The Bruins only have 15 shots on goal. It's another concern. I've said this again. Take more shots. They're doing the exact opposite. Here's Boquist. Zacha is poke checked. Boquist kicks it back to his stick. Nice play. Boquist with it. Hampus Lindholm left point. Lindholm plays it around the net past Jake DeBrusk. Carlo cuts off Matthew Joseph and holds it in. Joseph gets it back, playing it to Chabot. Puck dumped in there by Chabot. Played around the net. Carlo with it. Hampus Lindholm. Boquist will try to get it to Frederick. He does. Frederick jumps in. Bobby Clark Chicklets night. Grant, you hear that? Somebody made a joke about Bobby Clark Chicklets night at Philadelphia on Saturday.
He lost a lot of front teeth when playing hockey back in the 70s. You love Bobby Clark, though, Hall of Famer. A lot of iconic clips of him smiling and missing that front row of teeth.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 5 front teeth. My 10 front teeth. Here is that's what he was. Here's Drake Batherson playing it up the ice. And deep. Parker Kelly against Watherspoon. Here is Batherson takes it away. Here's a drive by Brandstrom. It got blocked. Bernard Docker. Watherspoon throws Pinto off the puck. Frederick will get it out. It's going to be an icing here against the James Van Riemsdyk.
JVR.
Ice the puck. He iced it. Face-off won by Frederick. Bruins flip it out to center. Zub loses it to Morgan Geekie. We do love Trent Frederick. What's your take on all about Bill Belichick being let go? It's the right decision. Respect for what he did. Obviously, love Bill for what he did for the Patriots. A drive by Sanderson misses the net. Obviously, respect for what he did for the Patriots and everything, and love Bill for that. But, you know, it's time for a new direction. Sanderson shot saves Swayman on a shot from Sanderson. You know, time for a new direction for the Patriots. Zooming in on your face on the snap.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what that was.
I don't know. It's alright.
It's like,
Face off won by the Bruins. McAvoy can't get it out. Sanderson holds in. Good game with Arizona and Tampa tonight? Really? What's the score on that one? I have no idea. If that game goes to overtime after this game ends, we can turn it on. Maybe. Here is Coyle leading. Oh, just ahead of Pasternak on a breakaway. Pasternak's going to negate the icing. He does. Here is Artem Zub. Pasternak got thrown down. Here is Claude Giroux. It's dumped in the zone. Swayman leaves it for Lindholm. Lindholm for Carlo. Lindholm again. Off Heinen in the zone. Chychrun whacks it away, but Heinen dumps it back in. Here's Thomas Chabot for Josh Norris. Ottawa pushing it ahead. Delayed offside. Ottawa has to tag up. The Bruins will get possession. Here's Carlo for Lindholm. Lindholm in the neutral zone. He dumps in around the net. Chabot playing it. Here's Steen for Heinen. Trying to center it for Patra. It hit off the back of the cage instead. Joseph over to Chychrun. Plays it off the boards. Steen takes the puck and dumps it right in on Korpisalo. Plays it to Chabot with 9.5 left. 6-3 Tampa. Well, it's a high-scoring game in there. Batherson playing it back to Chychrun. 9:15 to go in this game. It's a fast-moving third period, but there's not a ton going on. Time's kind of flown by. Chychrun off Pinto in the zone. Wotherspoon up for Boquist. Zaka. Jake DeBrusk. He gets poke check, knocked down, and it's taken back by the Senators. Here's Batherson across the Bruins line. What happens when you don't get any offensive pressure? You can't get anything going when you have no pressure going. Zaka will take the puck and move it ahead. He lifts in the zone. The Bruins can get a change with 8.5 left. Sam, please don't be mad, but I stitched on you to Grant for calling him a loser. Well,
That he did.
I called you a loser.
Sent me the clip and
Calls you
everything.
a loser a lot of times.
I called you a loser because you were too busy with Keegan. It was all, you know, I was joking, right?
Of course. That's what I told him. I'm like, he's kidding. He's joking.
And by the way, why am I getting told I'm like an elementary school kid?
Exactly.
Geeky flips in the zone. Korpisalo for Stützle, 8 minutes to go. The Bruins do this in every third period. They just play prevent every time. It's so dumb.
Down by
They're up by one.
They're up by one.
Yeah, they're one up, but still, they stop playing prevent defense. It's so stupid.
when you're up one is not smart.
No, it's not, because you're gonna get Ottawa going, and you're not gonna get any offensive pressure. If you're up 2, then yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You're up 1. Here's Stützle. Back to Sanderson. A shot misses the net. Giroux. Here is Lindholm. Coyle works it to Pasternak. He'll move it ahead. Pasternak tied up there by Stützle. Stützle gets it right back. He took it right off Pasternak's stick like it was a piece of cake. Nothing. Giroux. I think they're getting cautious if they're getting called for anything last period. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you have to take risks to play hockey. Stop being so... Jesus Christ. Shot from the line. Saves Swayman. Rebound in front of the net. Oh my... How'd it go in the net? No. That's going to get called back immediately. That was...
Norris has the goal for now, but I don't think it's going to
No.
count.
That's... Shut the fuck up! What?
Yeah, it got whacked in at the last second.
Let's see. Up in the air and I don't know. Up. It must have been. That was a hand pass, was it not?
Yeah, I think they're gonna count it.
The Bruins got to challenge that, do they not? I would challenge it. The Wallisman's immediately motioning for a hand pass. Oh! They took it away! They took it away! They said no goal due to a hand pass, which is the right call.
Stop playing for bench so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, right.
You got lucky with the hand pass.
They go to commercial break. Mike, I'm actually gonna do something. Can you be like near the door in case they start yelling again?
Sam, can you
Mike's gonna be the bouncer.
Just kind of just go out.
Mute for one second.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna mute. Hold on, we'll be right back.
My mom's like,
Mike, you better chase me.
We're back.
yes.
We're back from commercial break.
Super speedy.
Hey,
I wish.
compared to everyone else in the
Bye,
league,
Megan.
Bruins lead 2-1 still. We have Mike positioned right next to me, so the asshole starts screaming again. We're gonna go out there. He'll go out there and handle it. Tell him to fuck off, pretty much, right?
Mike's our security. Oh, Kyle's.
Oh my god.
When we were younger, we always used to play that too.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Play that game. Whiskey?
Cops and robbers, maybe?
That's what I
Okay. It's one thing that'd be funny. It was funny the first time. Then the second or third and the fourth and the fifth time, it's really dumb. It's not funny. Face-off won by the Senators. Jacob Chikrin for Joseph across the Bruins line. Josh Norris with it, 6.5 left. Geeky will play it up. Here's Van Riemsdyk, it deflects in. Geeky, Van Riemsdyk deflects in the zone. Josh Norris, am I in a dorm? Yeah, I'm in a dorm room. I'm in college, by the way, so that's why. Here is Morgan Geeky.
I don't know. The best broadcasts are when you're back in your own house.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Because I don't have to worry about interruptions. Well, no, it's not. The door's unlocked. Mike, go get the door. It's Kyle.
It's all fun.
Under 6 minutes to go. Here's Shabbat behind his own net.
Andrew's right next to me. So I think still for seconds.
Who?
He's talking to you. He's right next to you.
Who's your buddy, Mike?
Here is Giroux. Goes off there by Carlo. Nice hit by Carlo on Giroux. Here's Coyle. Pasternak deflects it in the zone. Here's Sanderson. 5:25 left. Here's Zuby, dumps in the zone. And they stop play. I don't know why.
I'm happy about that. It wasn't the goal, but it was just a nice bonus.
They go to commercial break. I don't know why they stopped play, but they did. 5:21 to go. It's still 2-1 Bruins.
Bulls to watch him freak out.
Way to go! You did a great job in doing that, idiot.
Offsides. Oh.
Offsides makes sense.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm super nerve-wracked if the Bruins don't keep this lead. Because, like, they've been getting outplayed for the majority of the game.
Yeah.
Since they have the lead late, I just wanted to keep it.
Yeah. I don't think the Rangers are going to win tomorrow.
What about the Rangers game
I don't
tomorrow?
think they're going to win.
Who are they playing?
Golden Knights.
Tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow night? Yeah, sorry. I don't know about that. Rangers have been struggling recently. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, well, to be fair, it's in New York, so they might have a shot.
It is MSG.
They might have a shot.
Rangers are favorite.
Yeah, because they're the home team. The Rangers don't lose at home very often, so yeah, of course they're the favorite. You want a swim in goal? So does the rest of the world.
So does the rest of the world, but we shall keep waiting. I always forget that Tristan Jarry now owns the most recent.
I should go live for the Rangers game tomorrow? No.
No.
I know I should go live for the game tomorrow. No.
No. Ah, it's at 7?
Yeah. I'm already calling a volleyball game tomorrow, so I'm
We
good.
will be watching
What?
I got a little bit of
calling the game?
Saturday. Yeah. You should be fine.
I can switch to 2.
Yeah. Face off won by the Senators. Here's Chikrin. Drops it for Pinto. Batherson now. The Bruins have not had a shot on goal this entire third period, I'm pretty sure.
Oh boy.
26.
They're playing prevent hockey. Here is Chikrin. A shot from the line. Saves Swayman. Rebound knocked away. Pinto. In for Batherson. Playing it back to Chikrin at the line. Shot saved by Swayman again. Final 5. Oh my god! That's another penalty against the Bruins that isn't a fucking penalty.
Damn it, there's another one. Tisk tisk.
It's gonna be on Wotherspoon. Cross-checking. So soft, dude. Let's see. Oh, come on. The dude fell. He felt contact and fell. Good to draw a penalty, dude. Brendan Gallagher got ejected in the Canadiens Islanders game tonight for a headshot, elbow to the head. He was not involved in that. Senators, Bruins win the draw. Carlo will try to clear, rides the ridge of the boards, and it's held in there by Tim Stützle. Senators are 1 for 5 on the power play tonight. They finally got one after a gift. Here's another one. Pinto, Swayman sits on it. What a save. What a stop.
They basically sat down and saved the puck.
He caught it and then fell backwards. Like, watch how it happened.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, I got it. Oh. Giroux against Zaka. Sanderson over. Stützle. Sanderson center point. Stützle again for Ottawa. Sanderson on 4 minutes to go. Stützle closes, misses the net, and it goes out of play. Yeah, you thought it was 2-2, then the goal got called back because it was a hand pass. Bogus penalty. Yeah.
That's what, like, you can't kick it in. Like,
What?
you can't, like, kick it in either.
You can't make a kicking motion. If it goes off your skate and then without you kicking it, if it just goes like boom off the skate and then it's a good goal. Now if you go kick it, can't do that. There has to be a distinct kicking motion. Past like 5 or 10 years, I've been trying to figure out what the difference is between a distinct kicking motion and what, because like sometimes it's like you move the skate to direct it in, but I don't know. It's weird. Face off won by Ottawa. Sanderson for Stützle. 4 minutes to go. Bruins will try to get it out. Here's Marchand. He has Coyle to the left, to the right. Marchand 1-on-3. Marchand's wrist shot saved by Korpisalo. And he throws it to Giroux. That should be a hand pass. But okay. I guess not. Since the goalie did it, I guess it's not a hand pass. Here's Stützle. Brady Tkachuk. Dropping it for Sanderson. Under a minute to go on the power play. Stützle. Sanderson for Giroux. Giroux in the right corner. Tkachuk for Pinto. He got stopped by Swayman, and it goes out of play. That is his 30th save of the night. The only reason this Bruins game is they're not even winning right now. Hand passes allowed in the defensive zone. That's dumb. Swayman's in the All-Star game for a reason, guys. For saves like that. Oof. Oh, it actually wasn't even saved by him. It went off the defender and up and out of play.
Looking for his 62nd career win tonight.
Oh my God.
Amazing how
It's a new-
already reached that high in such short time in a little less than 3 years. That's pretty good.
It's a newer rule, I think. Oh, okay. Well, it even still apply.
Still a dumb rule.
Same. My point still stands. It's still stupid. If the goalie throws the puck to you, it should be a hand pass. Tarasenko scores from a ridiculous angle, and we are tied.
That's Mike's former Ranger.
Vladimir Tarasenko.
Grant Kirby was 10 minutes ago. Yep. It was 2-1. Hey. The idiots.
Oh, that's a great shot. Wow, they shut up. I'm shocked. Mike's there's in case. Until the goal horn stops playing. When I drop the puck, I'll stop playing the goal song getting back off. You'll be all right.
Good.
I'm not gonna blame Swayman for that.
No, that was a ridiculous angle.
Great. It was a great save. It was a great shot on a gift of a power play. 3 minutes to go in regulation. McAvoy up ice for Pasternak.
Just so frustrating seeing very shady officiating the
Yeah.
past 2 nights.
Yep. Pasternak throws it on the net. Save. Frederick the rebound. Stopped by Korpisalo. Now here come the Senators up the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Stützle with Chychrun. Tarasenko goes off for a change. Stützle against Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk, nice job cutting him off. Nice hit by McAvoy. Shabbat shot. Saved by Swayman.
They're better than football.
What?
Not by much.
What's up?
He said he said at least hockey refs are still better than football refs. I said perhaps, but not by much. Not
The
by a long shot.
Hockey refs are the best of the bunch, and it's not a good thing because it's like they're not even all
I
that good.
think NBA refs are still the best.
No, they're not.
They just gotta call way less fouls than
If
they do.
anyone,
No, they're not.
If anyone is the best, I would say it's hockey. If not hockey, it's baseball. But that's because baseball is just not really hard to call.
It's just you kind of
Dude,
know.
goalies can
if
pass
an
puck with their
umpire
glove.
screws up,
That's
you just
fine. I
know.
know that's a rule, but I just think it's stupid.
It's hard to call, but it's slower.
Yeah.
I just think it's stupid.
So it's tough in like split second decisions.
Heinen wins the draw.
But
Much
there's that.
easier.
There's not that
As
many
Patrick got
split-second
kicked out, here's
decisions you gotta
Boquist.
make.
Here is Batherson with 2.5 left. Batherson, closed off by Boquist. Pinto. Here's Shabbat, a shot, save Swayman. Carlo will move it ahead. Heinen will get it to Boquist. Bruins have some numbers. Boquist has Steen with him. Here's Boquist, slows up. Boquist, a wrist shot, save the rebound. And Shabbat gets the puck first for Ottawa. And he'll flip it out. Forbert is getting outdressed by Parker Kelly. He's getting outbeat over there. And Kelly gets it up. McAvoy for Marchand. Marchand works free from a defender. Marchand looking. Playing it to the middle. Can't find Zub. Marchand tied up here. Stutzla. Claude Giroux with 1:50 left. Giroux over to Kachuk. Trying to find Giroux. He can't. Marchand cuts it off. Marchand with 1:40 left in regulation. Marchand up for Coyle. Coyle dumps in past Zub in the zone. Puck flipped up and out. Here's Brady Kachuk. Dumps in, 90 seconds to go in regulation. Bruins and Senators tied at 2. The Bruins got too complacent and played prevent defense, and it costed them. Lindholm dumps in and around the net. Shabbat playing it over. DeBrusque has it behind the Ottawa net. Tied up there by Chikrin. Shabbat taken down by Frederick. They're going to call that. I guarantee it. Oh, wow, they didn't. I'm shocked. Frederick tied up. Zaka in there as well. Norris for Matthew Joseph. Poke check. Bruins get the puck right back. Frederick dumps in. Final minute of regulation. Norris closed off by DeBrusque. DeBrusque drops his stick. And the puck lands on the Bruins bench. Or the Ottawa bench up and out of play. With 51.3 to go in the third period. They are in Ottawa, yes. At the Canadian Tire Center in Canada, Ontario, which is just north of Ottawa.
Canada, isn't that just
Nope, no. Kanata, Canada. Yep.
Well, even now I was making fun of you for saying
What? People thought I was saying like I'm making fun of Canada. No,
yes.
it's the actual name of the town. I'm not being a jackass. I promise. Here's McAvoy to Forbert. It's dumped
Are
in.
you sure?
Nope.
They said no.
Geeky playing it behind the net. Van Riemsdyk. Here is Sanderson with 35 seconds to go. 9 penalties in the Bruins. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Here, the Senators only have 1. Here's Stutzel 3-on-2. Here's Kachuk, a shot. Swayman, huge save with 27 seconds to go.
Predictions for score?
Yeah, I do. Thanks. Thanks.
It's a good thing. It's a win.
Yeah, but it's overtime. Craig Smith has a goal tonight. Oh, Craig Smith has a goal tonight. Grant,
Yay! Sam's cousin.
Craig Smith,
Not my cousin.
The wraparound. It's over. Craig Smith.
the only relevant thing he did as a Bruin, and that hat trick he had that one time.
Capitals legend.
History.
Yours, yeah, not mine.
Nah, that was mine though. Game 3. Stayed up until what? 11 that night.
What? Game was on until like 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, did the whole
Game started at
That
like
was
6.
fun.
Me too. Pasternak with 20 seconds, lifts it in the zone.
There for the whole first game.
Puck flipped up and out
The
with
regular season
15
game.
seconds. Carlo's going to hang on to it. He'll move it up ice. Bruins trying to get 2 points now. Uh-oh. Turnover with 10 seconds. Zub dumps in the zone, and we're going to have overtime in Ottawa.
But to be fair, the Rangers losing to the Sharks is kind of like if the Senators were to win this game. It's a game that you shouldn't be losing. But
You're just over there in case, like, why are we going to overtime? Okay, good. You should see Mike. He's right there, guys. He's right behind the TV.
he's our bouncer.
He is literally our security for the night because, you know, well,
Yeah, I'm a fourth person in the
well,
This is
you're
the-
also a wrestler. So,
this is
like,
This is the first time they did that. though?
first time. I've never run into this before.
I'm kind of shocked. Call me crazy. I'm
Hey,
kind
you
of shocked
weren't
it
here
took
for
this long.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
I heard it 20.
Show us. Oh, here.
So,
Mike's right there. He's hiding right near the
To be
door.
honest, I'm kind of shocked it took this long. A year and a half?
Went through every single Bruins game I streamed last year with no problem. Yet the minute we have this one tonight, and all of them this time.
the audible fest.
You think we have Ottawa fans in
I
Massachusetts?
don't know.
We have a couple of Leafs fans here, but not Senators fans. You kidding me? It's not all on the refs, but no, but it's like it doesn't help.
Just like the Chiefs and Bills.
That's mean. No, you can come back over here now. They would have been here by now.
Mark, get back on your post.
He's only over there when a goal happens. So like if Ottawa scores and wins this game, he's over there. He's like, oh shit, I gotta make sure.
I would stand outside the door and be like, oh yeah, you want to say something? And then the second they'd be like, Bruin! You just tackle him to the ground.
How's the officiating tonight? Not good.
Not good at all.
Overtime. Bruins are going from the right to what happened? Left to right. Senators are going from right to left. That was a nice save. Look at this save right here. Did you see this?
This was the save. Bro, Keegan tried to convince me that was a goal. He's like, and then when Frederick scored, he's like, well, Frederick's goal is going to get called back. I'm like, shut up. Swayman made the save. Instant replay shows that is factual. Oh my God, Swayman gets first star, win or lose.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Only reason the Bruins are in this game right now is because of Swayman.
My God, they should have lost this game 5-6-2. And to be honest, if Hallmark was in, they might have. But
here is
Swayman played
DeBrusque
great.
with Frederick and Lindholm to start overtime.
That is a 8 overtime record. That is
DeBrusque for Frederick, controlling in the neutral zone. No.
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 And this
Just get it
now.
over with.
Here
We're
is
gonna
Jake
lose.
DeBrusque. DeBrusque in the neutral zone across the line. DeBrusque walks in, plays it over. Here's a chance. Frederick saved by Korpisalo. But oh no, it's a 2-on-1 for the Senators. It's Tarasenko with Norris. Tarasenko saved by Swayman. Huge stop. Bruins gonna have a 2-on-1 back up the other way if they hurry. Frederick will have Lindholm. He'll go for a change. Frederick's 1-on-2. He'll drop it for McAvoy up on the ice now. McAvoy, nice move. McAvoy around the net, keeping possession, waiting for some new help. He has Coyle and Marchand. McAvoy to Coyle. Coyle in the high slot. He swerves back. Here is Coyle keeping possession. Coyle spinning back against Shabbat.
Oh my God.
Coyle.
Look at this.
Nice job by Coyle keeping
Nice
possession.
job.
And he gets it back to McAvoy to retain possession even though the puck came out. McAvoy drops it for Marchand, who needs a goal to get fifth all time for himself. Coyle, Marchand, tip in front, save Korpisalo. The rebound still free. Ottawa knocks it away. Here's Stützle getting around Marchand. Here comes Stützle up the other way, 3-on-2 for Ottawa. Here's Stützle walking in, going to go around the perimeter of the goal. Stützle playing it over. Here's Sanderson, shot, trickles wide. It got deflected. Brady Tkachuk for Sanderson. Tim Stützle. Stützle out of the net, save, Tkachuk, rebounds Fandon. Bruins gonna have a 2-on-1. Coyle with Marchand. Here's Marchand looking, shot, score! Brad Marchand is fifth all time in Bruins goals, and that is a Bruins overtime winner.
Alright, I'm not saying that I didn't predict that. But I said 3-2.
We're getting
Get it. Hey!
There's the hug. Woo! Didn't someone just win money too? Didn't someone need Marchand to score for their parlay?
Amp Gang, I think he needed Marchand for his parlay. Good job, buddy.
And it looked like Coyle was going to get this pass too. Marchand shoots it right on goal.
He was
Korpisalo
like,
at the edge of the crease. No shot.
Wow.
Wow.
Game over. We win.
Shouldn't have. but
We
did.
shouldn't have. I'll be honest with you. The Bruins played shit tonight, but hey, a win's a win. They don't ask how, they just ask how many, and the Bruins won a game, so that's fine. The Bruins won. They had more goals than the other team. That's all that's all they care about at the end. The Bruins got outshot to blasphemous. To blasphemy. They got really outshot. It was like 40-25 or something like that, but they won. So who cares?
Why?
Because them boys in the Bay are winning Sunday. Yes, sir.
Hopefully, man.
Was it Kachuk that whiffed? Yes, it was Brady Kachuk, and now my soul feels happy now that Kachuk screwed up something good.
Because they let that 2-on-1 for Ottawa like wide open. And Swayman kicks it right now. What else is Swayman supposed to do? He can't cover the puck in that situation. So I see Kachuk wide open on the left side of the net, and I'm like, oh my god, he's just gonna rip a top shelf, game over.
And he missed.
Whiffs it. Bruins go up. Coyle to Marchand. Boom.
Game winner.
That was a nuts final 25-30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, the Bruins are gonna be on the road one more time, and I learned that Alex Faust will be on the call again on Saturday.
What's up with Jack?
He's
Do we
taking
know?
time off.
Well, good for him.
Bruins and
No.
Flyers. Bruins and
Yes.
Flyers. The final game before the All-Star break coming up Saturday afternoon, a 12:30 start, as they'll be taking on the Philadelphia Flyers from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. And then the Bruins will be on the All-Star break for the next week, so it'll be my final stream until...
Video, Grant, did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, Sophia gave the best video idea I've ever heard.
What?
Bruins Jeopardy.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So I think we're gonna do that. I'll be Alex Trebek, or no, unfortunately, who's the current host now? Unfortunately, he passed away.
Carl, I don't know.
It's a guy. I forget his name. Can you look it up? I'll be whoever the Jeopardy host is. It's not Trebek anymore. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna lose.
Ken something, right? Unfortunately, he passed away recently.
I'm gonna lose that. So
Current Jeopardy host.
Ken Jennings.
Damn.
Uh,
Is it Ken Jennings?
oh, no,
Ken
it's
Jennings?
Graham Blank.
Ken Jennings. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Ken Jennings. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, wait.
Good job, Kyle. And good
Good
job to the
job.
people in chat who told me that. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go to. So whoever wants to go can go to Boomers. I'm hungry. What?
I'll go back that
Oh,
way.
we're gonna have our
He
disco
wants a
night.
disco party.
Can we have it after we get food and come back?
I'm staying here. I was already down there, and I'm pretty sure Brendan and Keegan and Nate left. So
I was gonna go down and get food and come back. That's all I'm doing.
we'll start the dance party here.
You can start. I'll plug in the disco like before I leave, and then I'll go get food. If anybody wants to tag along, they can.
Yes, we
live.
are.
Talking about
I just
We're gonna have a
realized
disco party
since-
after stream, and you'll see. And
Whoop,
if you check out my Instagram story, you'll see a video of it. It's funny. It's actually really funny when we do because we're gonna blast some music. It's gonna be great.
I want to play a game of pool.
Okay, well you can play a game of pool while I wait for my food. Okay, cool. All right. See you guys on Saturday for Bruins Flyers 12:30 start. It's gonna be a good time. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. It was a success. It wasn't pretty by any means necessary, but a win is a win. If you like the stream, make sure to please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your post notifications to never miss when I go live or upload on the channel. Follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description down below. It's my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, all down there. And if you liked it, share it with your friends, share it with your family. If you didn't, I don't really care, especially those assholes across the street, across the way. Anyway, have a good rest of your night. Bruins win 3-2 in overtime. For all of us, see you Saturday. Peace out. Bruins win big in overtime. Good night.